Now it's possible that this just started working. Hold on. There we go. Wait for it. See if we can pick this back up again. This is again. I'm optimistic that this is working. All of my sound meters say that I am now apparently live. I'll have the camera on in just a moment, but I'm going to see if you chaps can actually pick up on it or not. Yeah, just I'll know the second. Oh, there is a voice. Okay, how's the sound balance in between the game and my microphone? If you need the game turning, this is about as loud as the game gets, so I can crank it down a little bit more. How am I sounding here? Look, I'm going to pretend, right, that that we haven't started yet. Imagine this is the fish tank, right? Yeah, yeah. Just imagine we're at fish tank mode at this point, and we're all in warm up, and I've done all of this kind of preparation thing. Can hear you, not the game. No game sound. No game sound. Okay, that's just odd because you should have both. I'm getting all of the meters. All right, hang on. I'll continue pushing buttons. I'll keep talking. I'll tell you what I'm doing. All right, so we're here in OBS. The reason that all of this is a load of rubbish is because Transport Fever can't stand XSplit, which is the software that I use usually to stream with. Which is why all of my streams are amazing. Yeah, I mean, you know, literally the best thing in the world, right? They're amazing because I use XSplit and that's all set up and it's got, you know, all of the swankiness you could ever hope for there. Now the problem, well, maybe default will do the job. I don't know. Let's try it. It says it's making noises. Well, let's ping it back over. All right, and then we've got to wait for the time lapse to game sound good, but my voice is too loud. Game sound is fine on the headphones. Game sound is just low. Everybody panic. Okay, yeah, good. I've no idea how long your time lapse is going to be. Anytime it freezes, it's because I have tabbed out of the game. It's not the stream, it's the game being tabbed to and from. It doesn't run while I'm tabbed away from it. Game sound is on, but much quieter than the voice. That's ideal. You just want a hint of game sound in the background. Yeah, good. Right. Okay. Should we get on with it? I'm pretty certain that this is probably as good as we're going to get. If you're watching this later, do the civilized thing, and you tab back in, and the sound volume hasn't changed. Well, it won't do. Game sound, no game sound. I can't hear game sound. You were all saying you could hear game sound a moment ago. Still no game sound. That's just flipping. I have no what? Yes. Yes is not a helpful thing to say, Alfred. Playing window. No. Let's not try anything like that. It's all going to just crack on. Yeah, let's just get on with it. You don't need game sound. Game sound is for the weak. All right, okay. It's frozen again because I've tabbed. I'm going to turn the camera on. There's me. The game's disappeared in the background because I just brought the camera up. And then theoretically, I'll do this. The game will appear and we'll be able to actually get on with it. There we go. Right. Evening. Well, this is flipping seamless, isn't it? Yeah. It's just brilliant. That's exactly what this is. This is exactly how I anticipated this wouldn't go. So yeah, to explain the technical problems that we've got going on here, I use a piece of software called XSplit to stream with. It's what I do all my Bannerlord streams with. It's why when I push magic buttons, you know, you get the little slidey thing happen and all of this. I can stream every single game using XSplit, apparently apart from this one. The last time I had this problem was when I did Transport Fever at launch for Urban Games, and it didn't work then either. And I'd forgotten, because that was the last time I streamed it, and I'd forgotten that was the case. So there you go. Have you had a haircut? I have had a haircut. Game sound 10%, me 90%. I can crank the game sound a little bit more. Alright, yeah, you asked for this. All right, there you go. Have a bit more of that. I think that's probably too much, but we'll see how we get on. I'll do any more game sound adjustments from within the game, and we'll see. We'll see what's good. Hello, I'm Colonel Failure, and welcome to this. We're doing a ride along at the moment on the North End Circle. We're riding the anti-clockwise line here, and we're heading for Elgin. Yes, we are. I don't know if we managed to score any views while I was getting myself a drink there, but yeah, just should have just done Bannerlord, but then most of you wouldn't have turned up, so it's all good. Do you really have one monitor? No, I've got three. I've got three monitors, but I have to tab out to get to the other applications. I don't run windowed because otherwise I find my mouse ends up in all kinds of weird locations. So I tab out of the game. Again, only does it in this game. Actually, it only does it in OBS. It's fine in XSplit. Anyway, here we go. Right, so the mission. I mean, you already know what the mission is. I've spelled it out for about the last 3 weeks. The game sound is the volume it's going to be. Now, okay, you're just going to have to imagine it louder. Enough time has been spent mucking about with trying to get the game sound started. It is 1975. We've got 6.2 billion in the bank. I've won. I've won the game. It's all victorious. Everything is marvelous. Now we're going to do a little bit of building. Well, I say a little bit. We've got quite an interesting building project ahead of us, and then we'll just do some odds and ends until I've had enough of it. And then next week I'll stick you out a tracks and beats, and we'll kiss this one goodbye. I'll upload it to. Oh yeah, the intro. All right, hang on. So you got your drum roll. You got boom, dun 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 dun. Hello, friends. I'm Colonel Failure, and you're watching the Colonel Failure Adventure stream here on a Friday, unconventionally. We're doing this on a Friday this week because it's herself's birthday tomorrow, so I'm going to be AFK for the entire day doing birthday type shenanigans. And frankly, having a day off doesn't sound like a terrible thing at all. So there we go. Wilkie Bar Kids, you've chucked in £2. That's why I did the intro for you there. Carl has thrown some New Zealand bucks in there. Yeah, you can see a live stream because it's live. Good morning from New Zealand. How's Jeff and your part of the world? Jeff's outside killing something, I'm sure. But he's other than that, he's absolutely fine. Right, where are the dwarves? You've had enough dwarves for the time being. There'll be more dwarves along next week because it's a piece of cake to just record it. Right, look, I'm supposed to be staying on topic here and getting over to the point of today's adventure, which is Toledo, and I haven't done any work. No, I haven't. I've done no research on what we should be doing here. I'm not sure how they've had their cars imported, but clearly they have. Right, I'll tell you what, let's say hello to a couple of people. This is all going brilliantly, I think you'll agree. Let's start from Wilkie Bar Kid, and then Lucraw, and Niall, and Nathan, and Cotton, and Nanu, and Grumpy Toffee, and Craig, and Rick, and Mr. McBaldspot, and Hatsju, and Techie, and Cool Bowler, and Conrad, and Pyman, and Cosmo, and Shadowcat, and Dr. Magdaki, and Grumpy Toffee, and Conrad, and a new member of Fail Brigade, Victor, and Christian, and Martin, who chucked a tenner in a bucket to buy herself a drink. Will do. There'll be plenty of that. You need to go look up my my margarita recipe. That's going to be on the cards tomorrow. Tech, and Daniel, and Chris, and Tyler Maniacs, and Joris, and Pepper, and Kent, and Sam, and Stephen, and Burger Poms, and Frank, and Skipperchew, and Robbie K, and Clive, and Flying Banana Tree, and this is going quite quickly, and Dakota Ferry says, have you checked out the experimental branch of workers and resources? Is this being repeated over here? It should be repeated over here. Not as such, no, either that or it's just lagging behind a little bit. I'm not getting notification. And Gene Mead has joined the Fail Brigade. Oh, flipping you lovely people. Thank you very much. I haven't checked out I don't play betas. No, don't play them. I mean, I'll play an early access game, but only if it's pretty much done. So there we go. I'm done with the hello section now. it started moving far faster than I could possibly ever keep up with. So we'll just go from here. Here is Toledo. Into Toledo, we have to. We've got to get passengers in and out. We have to get bread. We have to get fuel. Okay, right. And then down there's an oil well that we have to go and do as well. Cayo, great vase, great game, great map. It is a great map. When putting it together initially, I'd spent probably 3 hours carving the map out. It's not a brilliant piece of map work, but it has ended up being really interesting as far as a kind of a gridding a challenge is concerned. Main lines haven't been that interesting because look, I mean, it's just a straight line that we bashed through, but there's lots of interesting landscape in there. And Cool Bowler 1 has become a member of the Fail Brigade. Good, excellent, splendid, excellent. Sociopath says planes, triple helix with a steamer. Now see, now we're talking. This is the kind of stuff that we want to go. Yeah, I mean, there's many different ways of addressing this, and we'll come back to Toledo. Nah, we're going to start with the oil well. Let's do easy mode first. Now, one of the other things that I want to try and accomplish here is this is going to be a tough angle to do it from. Okay, so if I'm using a plane, and Steady Bob has become a member, is it Funky Truck Stop time? Thanks, Siferic. You never know. You never can tell. Am I in a mood whereby I might slip up? Well, I think we've already demonstrated that that's pretty flipping likely, haven't we? Right, where did I leave the bridge? It's over here. So if I want to fly under that bridge, that's near impossible. You're not, based on where I'm likely to put an airport, you're not going to fly under the bridge. All right, but how about flying over the bridge? But the ideal overflying of the bridge will be at really low altitude, well, comparatively low altitude, so that you get a really top-notch view while you're going over the top of it. Speaking of views, is a train. Yeah, no, I don't see how we're going to pull that one off. But give it time. We'll see what we can do. Ooh, I've had an idea. Yeah, okay, all right. Well, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, let's do this here oil well. Now, where do I want to stick? You know where I want to stick it? I want to stick it both sides. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go train with this. Okay. Build a new bridge. Steady on. Let's not get carried away. Will you use the Jolly Green Bridge? Is there a Jolly Green Bridge in the game yet? I thought it was a mod. One bridge going under the other one. Steady on. Another bridge. No. The one bridge thing was something we always did. Maybe I add it as a second project if we manage to get through the first project in a suitable amount of time. But let's see if we can get through the first project in a suitable amount of time first. Alright? Okay, Santa Rosa Airport may work too. It might do. I mean, I've got the budget to do it, but if the plane has to take off and then go down there, I will probably have to grind out some cliffside in order to ensure it doesn't fly straight through the cliffs. Don't really want to do that. Right, let's stick in. Just to give you an idea of... So, look, there's the birds flying. All the way down here in the gully. Yeah, right. Okay, train station. Fairly straightforward stuff. We're going to use a one platformer. We're going to make it high speed. We're going to turn the catenary off. We're going to make it 240 metres. We're going to make it 320 metres. And we're going to plummet in about here. Okay, right, here we go. Right. There you go. And that's the stream. Job done. Connected. Oh, you're so funny. Right, okay. How are we going to do this first one? So, I'm going to take this out both sides, right? So, we're going to try and get on the freight main line over here. Which one's freight? This one. Is that the main line? Yes. Okay. And at the same time, we're going to try and get over here as well, which is the outer two tracks. Is it? I'm going to go with no. It is. No, it's not. It's not the outer two. It's the inner two. It's the outer two. I swear it's the outer two. Well, zoom in. Okay, you've got some here, you've got some there, so all right, it is the outer two. Yeah. Now, we don't have to connect here and here, right? We don't have to connect in perfect parallel. You need a cable car mod. Cable car would be fun. That's a passenger station. Victory is mine! Thanks, gang. Yeah, I would have been wondering why that wasn't working, despite the fact it's got, yo, passenger station. Alright, I could remodel it, but I've got the money, and who has that kind of time? Right, let's try that again, only better. Here we go. Hey, look, it's a good station. There you go, that's worked. Has it, though? Did you place that correctly? Alright, there you go. Alright, second time round. Good. Yep, they are. I haven't put down the wrong platform type in quite some time. So this is like a throwback episode. Do we want electrification? No, we don't. No. We might electrify a little bit later on. Let's just... This is not going to be a triple helix. This is going to be like... This is going to be a chuffing corkscrew. I mean, a helix is not going to do this job. Let's see how we get on, though. Yeah. No, right. I'm just going to mash this in, and then we'll see what's occurring. Yeah, you're going to want quite a wide curve here. Two reasons, right? I don't need to tell you the reasons. You all know the reasons. So this is 12 million quid's worth of build. The reasons for this are multiple. One, you've got to go a long way up, and therefore going a lot further in one direction, going on a longer curve means you increase your height by more, while maintaining speed means that ultimately you're climbing at a faster rate. Alright, okay, we've come back out. We don't want a roller coaster, so we'll slow it down here. I'm quite happy to go against the edge of the mountainside. This reminds me of the Looper. I'm pretty sure it reminds you of the Looper as well. Roller coaster incoming. But I don't know. Have some faith, Wayne. It's going to be good. Trust me. All right, we're not gonna roller coast for too long if we can avoid doing so. That's a 31. Rather rendering this high-speed curve that you've got there redundant. Rendering redundant. You know all the words, you clever clogs. Right, and we go like that. That's not too roller coaster. That's adequate. Right, going up some more. All right, here we go. Now, hopefully the game hasn't taken it upon itself to do something wonky with regard to, oh, you want to go in a straight line here, Gov. But we'll see. Also, Helix fans, this is not going to be an attractive Helix. This is going to be a right mess. Because there's, I mean, look, we'll do this side just however it ends up being done. The other side, we might make an attempt to make it look a little bit better, but this side is just going to get mashed in. I love this corner. It's a terrible piece of track building. Good. You know what? It's nice to do a piece of terrible track building once in a while. You know, I'm being generous to myself there in saying I only do this once in a while. You know what I should have done? What? Electrified this? No, we're going to put a big boy in here, and we're going to have this absolutely flipping pelting it along. We may even go, Helix should bridge the canyon in the middle. Oh wow, Amy, that's a flipping top idea. Okay, right, new plan. No, it's too good a plan. I realise I've just spent 5 minutes working on this, but let's face it, I've spent 5 minutes working on it. Now, Amy, I don't know if what I'm about to do was your idea or not, but it is such a good idea that I'm about to do something majestic. Right, okay. No, that's good. You have triggered an idea, or suggested it directly. Either way, it was worth doing. Thank you very much. Right, okay, yeah, here we go. This is gonna look a bit odd. All right, friends. This is going to be a bit weird. I'm bulldozing everything at the moment, but this could look. I'm going to have to double track this as well, otherwise it won't look great. Or maybe even quad track it or something. But we could run half a dozen trains up here, I reckon. Well, it doesn't really matter. I've got a budget that goes on for about a month. So off we toddle. Right. We start off in the same way as we did beforehand, right? Okay. All right. So we go around like this. Yeah. We go around. Let's aim for 60 as our turnaround speed. Right. Now this is going to lead to some roller coasterage, but I think it's going to be amazing. And then we end up pointing that way. Okay. Yeah. Also, we're not. Do we see? And then we go across over here. Oh yeah. Right. Well, it's not conventional. Yeah, and it's going uphill. Yeah. Put in some of that. Oh, give it. Yeah, loads of that. Yeah, I'll take as much of that as you can lay your hands on, Tiger. 22.5 million quid. I've spent more, and we'll do again. Right. Okay. And then we do another one. All right. Okay. Yeah. Get the loop to 60. Yep. Okay. Yep. We'll take that. All right. Eat your heart out, flipping unknown gamer. You of the incredibly amazing coal mine. Yeah. You ain't built anything like this. All right. Okay. Now we'll get this across here. All right. Here we go. All right. Off we go. Thanks, camera. Yeah. No, you are the MVP. Yeah, this is not behaviour likely to crash the game. Why are we going downhill? Don't do that. Uphill. All right, there we go. All right. Yeah. Use the orange bridge. Keep under 140. It will work. What under 140? What? There you go. Look at that. It's poetry in bridge form. Okay. Now, I was tempted for about a minute and a half there to actually make the bridge flat. So make it flat between the two sides. But I have since decided, no, I'm okay with it going uphill. Just, FYI. Right, okay. Let me go around again. Okay. Now, we might be able to take a branch off there. But what we're going to try and do is this may not work. Because all those things that I built, there is an element of this may not work that goes along with them. Yeah, okay, do that. Yeah. Oh, now I was thinking of double tracking this and then putting in some. Hello, what are you doing? What you're suggesting that we're pretty much there? Yeah, we are pretty much there. All right, give me red. Yeah. Take the heat out of the up. Well, hold on. Take the heat out of the upward angle. All right. Okay. And keep pressing. Okay. Oh, that's something, all right. Yeah, it is. Oh, welcome to Disneyland. Flipping brilliant. Yep. Yeah, I'm absolutely digging this the most. Now, have I left enough room to actually bolt onto the station here? I'm gonna go with not really. Okay, alright, well, let's see. If we go like that, will it play ball? Too much slope? What are you talking about? Don't talk rubbish. And too much curvature. Ooh. Do you want a price check on how much we've spent? Hang on. Let's see what we're up to. Total budget so far, 312 million. Alright, okay. I can cover that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm earning money these days. It's all fine. All right. Well, if that's not going to work, what if one were to try and head around to that side of the platform? You've still got to get over that other bit of track. Level crossing? He's saying it's a collision. It's not a level. It's not collision. I'm doing a level crossing. You're not though, are you? No, I'm not. Oh, bum. Okay. All right. We're not defeated yet. We don't have another good station here. What's this ride called? The Big Red Failure? Does it look like a failure to you? Looks like a ruddy success to me. And a ruddy big one at that. Ruddy. Yeah. Okay, hold on. We could go around this way. Okay, yeah. No, back it up. There you go. Right, stick it there. Yeah. Run it around here. And everybody's happy. Nobody's happy. You're too low. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's bulldoze something. That's usually the answer to any problem that one might have, is just knock the bulldozer out and everything's good. Right, okay, bung it around here. Ask it. What? Okay, I get too much curvature. Too much curvature I can understand. So let's roll it around that way a little bit, and then up the tempo. All right, just maybe by 1. You're going, oh, this is quite an ugly approach, and I kind of go, yeah, but it's everything about this is quite ugly so far. So all in all, it's pretty much balanced. Right, that's going to be too much curve. Go on, get around. No, it doesn't want to get around. Oh, hold on, it will get around there though. No, do it. Do that. Too much curvature. No, yeah, never mind that. We're going in the other side. Yeah, but your train's going to be way too long for that. And now you've got too much slope. Oh, just play the game. Come on. This is supposed to be the... Now, a wise man once said, if you can't make it go after 6 or 7 attempts, it's not going to go. And what you should then do is approach the problem from the other end. There's the problem. That bridge was quite expensive. Yes, it was. And here's the other end. Right, okay, good. Disney called, and they'd like their magic back. And, yeah. And the Leon Ham, huzzah for failure in the gang. Here, have 10 plastic sovereign for fizzy flying saucers. You beauty. You know I'm a sucker for a flying saucer. As ever, my luck, you've got to go. Duty calls. Hello to Jeff. Thank you, Leon. Much appreciated. I will pass on your regards to the attack animal later on. Right. Let's work the problem. I am working the chuffing problem. Raise the bridge, bulldoze the bridge, stick in another platform. Sticking another platform is happening. I want to stick it on this side. So stick it on that side. Yeah, but I'm going to run a really long train on here. More bridges to the other side of the canyon. I've had multiple thoughts with this regard. I'll be honest as well. We're not going to take this approach when it comes to getting the townsfolk out of there. Let's call this the stupid one. Right? This one's stupid. We're going to try and do something sensible with the other one. This one's just daft. I mean, I don't know what else you'd advertise it as, but this one, daft is. I'm hoping though that it will look particularly mighty when we've got a bunch of stuff running on it. We'll just have to wait and see. Right, let's bung in a platform here. Yeah, I know. I was getting all, I refused to put a platform this side, which would give me more space to build the curve, because it would look stupid with a really long train that won't fit in the platform. Apparently, that's something that's a bridge too far, figuratively, and obviously literally as well. Right. Okay. No, that's fine. Those of you saying delete the bridge, I'm with you. We are deleting the bridge. This bridge, obviously, not all of them. That would mean eradicating really quite significant progress that had been made rather gloriously. Right. Okay. So now, all we need to do... In fact, we can crowflies this one. This will work. We'll give it a go and see what we get. Right, here we go. Swipe that. Yeah, bung it over here. Do it gently. Do it or everything you're doing here is likely to crash everything in and around itself. It will all fall apart. There you go. Right. How does that look? Dubious. Although having only one suspended bit there is kind of fun. It's worked. It's only 173 million. Cheap as chips. Good. Right. That's that side done. Oh, yeah. Ho, 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 ho. All right. That's quite tasteful. If viewed from, this sort of height, you go, oh, that looks interesting. What's going on there? And you kind of go, you don't really want to know. Right, now I need to hook this up to the main line so I can actually get a train on it, and then we'll press on and do the other side. No, I wasn't kidding. We are going to try and connect both sides up. We'll get a route running as well. That way, that it's conceivable that it might be operating by the time we're ready to move to the next stage. Right, do a bit of that. Yeah. What's this one? Oh, this is Dune Canyon map. Yes, Canyon oil. Canyon oil. Which side are you? That's west. Okay, it is because we're facing south at the moment, so that's west. Right, buy a choo-choo. Anyone got any objections to me doing a big boy on this one? Passy has joined the Fail Brigade. Congratulations, well done. You've made an astute decision. Jolly good to have you with us. Thank you. That's the other word we use for this. Right, buy vehicles. Any objections to the big boy? In fact, we ain't. It's either have we still got the 9,000? No, we haven't got the 9,000. Well, it's a big boy then, isn't it? How many wagons do you think it's going to need? Capacity of about 400 is the max. So let's try that. All right, okay. About 400. We'll go 396. All right, buy that. Okay, right. Set this. Let's hope it can get there. On to the Canyon Oil West. Apparently, it's happy. Would anyone like to go and see it leave the depot? Would anyone not like to go and see it leave the depot? Hold on, what did I just do there? Hard to say for sure. All right, we'll go and see it leave the depot. I want to go and see it leave the depot, so we'll go and... I haven't got the 9,000s aren't available anymore. They have ceased in their period of availability. All right, there you go. All right, here it comes. There you go. The camera swoops in low. And then we move trackside. And then the mighty train pulls past the camera. Obviously not on cue. But it will do. The camera pulls in closer. Oh, it is what you'd been hoping for. Alright, park it up, get a view. There we go. That's the stuff. I'm having a drink. Let's go. Double head it. I might do later on. We'll see if we can make it happen first. Double up. Yeah, all right. Well, look, I'll double up if it has any trouble getting traction or speed. We'll definitely double the other side though. There you go. Let's give you a sense of scale. Airplane, right there. Look. It's an airplane. All right, there you go. Yeah. There she goes. Off into the distance. Yeah. I didn't get a read for how long it was. Actually, did anyone see how long it was? Anyone at all? Anyone at all? Anyone see how long it was? No. Oh, it's not actually that long, is it? No, that's only a couple hundred meters. Yeah, it doesn't need to. No, it doesn't. I might later on. We'll see how. Well, we'll see if it seems like it might be necessary. But I might try super lengthening the trains on. Yeah, there we go. Vic Doman, thank you for the submission. There has suggested that we put a kilometre at least train length, and I was going to do it on one of the freight main lines and see how that goes. All right, well, we've got oil being produced, so clearly I've got this completely right. In some fashion or another. There we go. It's me, Tommy J. Evening Colonel. I've got a beer and a pack of nerds, where you're among friends, to watch the stream with. Don't call your friends nerds. Really? Not caught one live for a while. Well, that's because we're doing Friday. Usually I'm up every Saturday. You know, we do a caper on a Saturday on a regular basis. Now, do I want to do what I was going to do to the other half? You know, if you're going to bring a hammer, better bring some nails. All right, let's do it. Right, yeah, let's go. How much space have we got here? Not a massive amount. Not a massive amount. We could add another platform. I don't really want to. Okay, well, what are you going to do then? Add another platform. Yeah, okay. All right, fine. Right. Now, this tiddly little oil well here down in Green Bay, allegedly, is not really going to be long enough for what we try and accomplish here, but, you know, it'll do what it does when it doesn't. Right, bang in a track. Yeah, track. 10-4, got a track in, it's all good. Doesn't need 2, humidity needs 3. Jolly Jerry, I like the cut of your jib. And then bung some platforms on there. I'm ignoring what I was going to do with the other half. No. I've changed my mind. I'm doing it now. There you go. There you are. That's it. Good. Right. Okay. All right, people. Embrace the ugly. Okay. Just, suck it up and embrace it. There you go. Yeah. We're doing this. Yeah. That's beautiful. I love it. That's just, I think we're going for the worst thing I've ever built. Right, okay, good. And let me tell you, competition is stiff in that category. Right, all right, we're going this way. Now, get the line more or less right. Borg! Hello, Borg, nice to see you. So don't worry, you've just missed a lot of technological problematicos to start us off. Right, okay, here we go. Yeah. All right, so this one is going to end up over that side eventually. But it is basically going to do exactly the same thing, going the other way. Yeah, it is. 60. You've got time to make a really big swoopy curve in a minute. All right, just make sure your bridges end up more or less in the wrong place, and that'll be grand. All right, there you go. Whiz it around the corner. In fact, we can get this one. No, 60 is good. 60 is good. 60 is good. Right there. Okay, good. All right, here we go. All right, where's this one going to end up? Right, well, we've managed to do it without getting a collision, which surprises the heck out of me. Although I am apparently going to try and take it over the top of an oil well, which is never an advisable move, but there it is. Yeah, you see, there's a small voice in the back of my head now, and I know you want to know what it's saying. That says, you should now try and put in an airport where the plane threads the needle between all these pillars. I kind of go, but why? It's just awful. I mean, you're not building anything with any quality to it in the slightest. What's the plan for the next map? I will bring you up to speed on what the plan is for the next map. Not yet. You're gonna maybe a little later on. We will discuss the plan for the next map. Remind me that I said I would, and I will at least bring you up to speed on some scant detail of what it is that I've got up my sleeve in my bag of tricks. It's not going to turn up for about a month. I'm taking a month off to refill the bucket of ideas because I've had enough of just wanging stuff in. Now, don't get me wrong. There will always be a certain amount of wangage in the way in which I play, but general unplanned wangeration, I've done enough. I've had enough of it. I've been doing it for the best part of 5 years, and I'd like to change gear ever so slightly. Wayne is saying plane. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there we are. Ever considered playing Mashinki? Ever considered checking the playlists? I played Mashinki when it very first came out. It is overdue me having another look at it. I went back to Railway Empire. I went back to Railway Corporation. I think it's only fair I go back and have another look at Mashinki, because I quite liked what it was doing initially. What are we doing here? We got a bridge that is snaking right underneath the other one. Yeah, and you put cables through the track. Well, all right, maybe we draw the line at cables going through the track, but we might struggle. Ooh, can we snap it alongside the other one? I don't think the height is going to work in our favour. No, it's not. Okay, all right. Well, look, it was a noble idea, but it's not going to pay off. Let's get the angle over that way a little bit. Okay, yeah, and off we go. Right, keep her coming. Yeah. All right, how weird is this? Pretty weird. Yeah, I'm playing Theme Park or Roller Coaster Tycoon. That's what we're playing. All right, this right here, this would be kind of the poster child for this is what I want to get away from. I want to get away from builds that are ill-conceived and half thought through. And also I want to get away from doing mainlines. I've done mainlines in pretty much every series since the original mainline series. And here's the secret about mainlines. It's very, 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 very lazy. Incredibly lazy. Doing bespoke routes for each freight type is much better. All wang and no play makes Colonel a dull boy. Yeah. Well, I think that's unlikely. Play is as play does. Yep, that's what Forrest Gump says. Right, sling this on here. Yeah, pretty sure we got enough turnaround time there. Double slip this bad boy. Yeah, okay. Sling up some signals here to make sure it can interact. Working on it. Yeah, put one on there. Yeah, and one on here. Yeah, one on here. No, just let that one fly free in the way nature intended, and then it'll all be good. I'm pretty sure that's the freight track. It is. Yeah, you see, look, it merges there and ends up down here. All right, and we're about to drop oil in there. Okay. Oh, that could revolutionise that there whatnot. Yeah. Right. Good. Hang on, I'm gonna read the chat a bit. Conrad, we use my superhero name here, right? And the reason for that is very simple. Is I try and segregate what I do when I stream for my profession, or the bit that they pay me a salary to do, and when I'm streaming just to lark about for your entertainment. And it's important that I have a different mindset in those two. You don't want me to be semi-stiff and rigid and flipping boring and factual on this. And at the same time, they don't want me mucking about too much over the other side. So if you would be so kind, CF is perfectly acceptable. CNL, COL, all of these things. You don't have to use all of the letters on the keyboard. But if you wouldn't mind differentiating between the two, it makes my life a lot easier in terms of mental space. Thank you. Right, mainlines are lazy, but they get the job done. They really do get the job done. They're incredibly effective. In the last game, they were actually quite difficult to make them work. But in this one, you just plug them in and off it goes. Yeah, I really have built something really quite shocking here. It ought to be. I mean, this ought to be classified as a crime against humanity. Anyway, right, okay, here we go. We'll put in a new line for what it's worth. Now, what would be interesting? Oh, okay, we're going to have a drag race. Right, and then you go up there. Yeah, we're going to race them and see which one gets down first, and we'll take some bets in the chat. Obviously, no money will change hands between anybody at all. Right, so this is going to be Canyon Oil East. Right, let's go buy a train. So we'll do exactly the same size train. I might tweak it later to be a slightly different configuration, but there you go. We'll see. Meanwhile, where is it? Now it should be easy enough to spot, because it's going to be one of very few. In fact, it might be the only steam train I'm running on this side of the map. So if it isn't already situated, it should be obvious. What? Oh, okay, there's another steam train. Yeah, all right. No, that's a Hiawatha. That doesn't count. Okay. That's a steam train. Yeah, that'll be the other Hiawatha going the other way. Oh yeah. All right. All right. Well, it's like it'll turn up or it won't. Right. Let's go get one bought. Buy vehicles. Yeah. Train. Yes. Bad boy. All right. What you gonna do? I'm gonna put some tankers on the back of it. It's not exactly how that tune goes, but it's pretty much accurate. Right, exactly the same length. Go on, get over there, east side. Canyon Oil East. Off you go. Right, now up the tempo because we don't want to hang around. Beautifully hideous. Yeah. There we go. All right. Red ones go faster. All right. Well, where it's going to be really tricky is when they all start cavorting across the bridge, is remembering which one's which. Yeah. Okay. Have we got eyes on a steam train icon here? What are you? Well, you're clearly not it. I'm another Hiawatha. Ah, flipping Hiawatha's as far as the eye can see. Okay. Any idea where it's got to come up this way? So if we were to look down there, we might be able to see it. We might not, but we might. But we might not. But we might. Yeah. Do a ride along. We can't do a ride along on a drag race. I think this might be it. Canyon Oil West. It's only cost $7.5 million in running costs so far. Bargain. Right. I'll tell you what. Yeah, we can do a ride along while we're waiting for the other one to set up. This might take 10 minutes to set up. Just to set expectations. Let's get on. Okay. I'm running this at high speed because running it at low speed, no one's got time for that. All right. What do you mean we've got to wait? This is a big boy. It takes priority over just about everything because it's big. Mainline passengers only. Let freight be regional. Yeah. And create freight depots to move products along the line. Yes, that's not a bad way of doing things at all. Yeah. There you go. Here we are. Off drop. He's doing a fair lick. All right, good. Hiawatha. Aeroplanes. Multiple. Ah, it's beautiful. Just another one. No, I built all the stuff. Colour the train so we know which is which. No. No, I can't be bothered. I'm going to leave them alone. I want them both being the same colour and both zipping up there and going, woohoo, hello. It's going to come to, and this might sound strange, it's going to come down to which one did I build better? Yeah. So which of these two eyesores, if you suffer from vertigo in any fashion at all, this may be slightly uncomfortable. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a view. Should we have a look out the side? Oh, yes, look at that. We're going down there in a minute. You're going to go, are we? Is that wise? Ah, never mind wise. That's quite deep. Look at we're above the birds. Yes, we are. Right, here we go. Into the tunnel number 1. I just pointed at my screen. I routinely point at my screen. It's that's just something I do. I'm assuming, you see, that you can see what I can see. There you go. Lap 2. Is it lap 2? I don't know. We were up there a moment ago. Oh, yeah. That's nice. We're going to be over here in a minute. Oh, great. Oh, here we go. Into the next one. We actually got up a fair lick of speed there. That was pretty good. That's not a plane. It's a bird. Yes, quite. Making me dizzy. Yes, that's because of the speed. We go. Oh, look. Yeah. Oh, we were up there a minute ago, were we? Yeah. Where else were we? Up there. No. Yeah, I'm afraid so. Train. Okay. Yeah. Good. Junction's too close. I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think we'll be fine. There we go. We just came up. We just did all of that. Right. Okay. Let's see how much oil is actually waiting here. Oh, can't start from the bottom unless I upgrade that track because that's slow track. It's not going to matter. Okay. Fair point. 81. There was 81 oil waiting. All right. Let's get off it. Right. Are we going external view, are we? Oh, we might do a little bit of that, just until the other one turns up. Okay. And then what? Start them from... Well, in fact, we have to start them from the top. We can't start them from the bottom. We have to start them from the top because there isn't room for both of them at the bottom because I've got the points just crossing over each other. Yeah, that's how lazy I've been on that side. I haven't even made them going into an appropriate side platform. No, I've just made them go, nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. But starting from the bottom, yes... yeah, but the bottom's going to be the finish line then, you see. So we'll be able to see quite clearly who got there first. That's an excuse. You could do that from the top just as easy. Platform's too close to the station. Say what? No, it's fine. No, see, it's single track, you see. So when it comes in up here, it's going to get as far as there and then turn around and go back again. It's all good. Yeah, there we are. Good. Tass, or Tsass even. Hello and goodbye. Nice to see you again. Have a jolly time at work, won't you? Sorry. Yeah. You don't think the other one can get down there? This one will always block the way. Oh, I see. You're thinking signalling wise. Yes. Okay, fine. In fact, is that it now? No, it's not. That's the main line. Okay. Yes, we are going to need some. We're going to need a signal on both sides in order to facilitate anything getting through. Well, that's easily done. Right, stick one here. Yeah, stick one there. There you go. Job done. Easy peasy. Yep, not a problem. That's it. No, I've got it. I've done it. It's all right. It's fine. Yeah, no, I've got it. Yeah. Yep. 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 Got it. Got it. And because it's going to be more challenging, we are going to do it from the bottom going up. Right. I'm just going to remap these. Right. It's going to complain because it's going to go, I can't get to the platform I wanted. You're going to go, yeah, you can. I'll just change the platform up. There we go. Now we could do a proper drag race. Yeah. Of course, now I've got to fix both these routes. Yeah, you come across here. Just got to change the platforms over. Right, you come across here. Yeah, good. Right, Mansion Line. Yeah. You're going into Kansas City Annex, which is that platform 1. Try platform 2. Oh yeah, yeah. It seems to have worked, doesn't it? How about you? Oh no, you're going to platform 2. Oh, try platform 1. Oh, it seems that's magical. Oh, it's amazing how you made that work. Goodness me. He's some kind of genius. Right, so we'll hijack them as they come in. Yeah. Good. Right, there are no more signals now, you see. And therefore we'll gauge this one. See, so going over east side here, green line east side, is possibly going to get held up because of the main line. If I spot something that will get in its way, I'll hold it, but we'll see how we go. Right, so if we slow it down, right, there we go. Now then, what's going to be my optimum turnaround point? I think we hit this button the second it turns round. Okay, so the second we observe turnaround, we'll hold it in place. You can kill yellow. All right. And well, click the button then. All right, I gave it maybe half a second. I missed. Did I ever play OpenTTD? Yeah, I've tried it like 4 or 5 times. It looks like it was made in the Stone Age, and therefore it's a hard pass. No, can't get past the interface, I'm afraid. I've heard that it is the most majestic thing ever made in the universe ever. But I can't get past the interface because I grew up with games. Well, in fact, I grew up before games looked like that. And then I played games that looked like that. And mercifully, games don't look like that anymore. So, no. But I missed it first time around. And I've given it a go probably 3-4 times. And I've just gone, dear me, this is ugly. And gone and played something that looks significantly prettier. Yeah. You might say, well, graphics aren't important. And I'll go, yeah, they are. Go back and play, you know, an 8-bit game at some point. Or, I mean, go back and play Pong and then tell me that graphics aren't important. And you kind of go, oh, yeah, but Pong's got legendary gameplay. Where's the other train? And you kind of go, no, it hasn't. It just hasn't, though. Everything moves so flipping slowly and it looks rubbish. So no, there. Airport CEO. Go check the playlists. It's in there. I did Airport CEO. Ouagadougou International Airports. Yeah, there you go. Measuring by rate of products, yellow line is quicker. Are you using science to try and figure out exactly who's going to win? Yeah, well, don't. Because that's cheating. Yep, there you are. Right, here we go. We're still waiting for the other train instead. I've got the afterburners on. It can't be that long. Wait, do you want to have a look? All right. Okay. Well, here's the main line. Yep. And there's no real sign of it. Should come up this way. Oh, hold on. Do you know what you did? What did I do? You bought it out of the wrong depot. Oh, yeah. So I suspect what it might be trying to do at the moment is find its way, across the bridge. I'm not even sure it can do that, can it? It should be able to. Where are you? But stone me. It's made it over to the right side. How's it done that? That doesn't make any sense. This is the green line. No, no, no. Oh, wait. Please hold. Wait, what? Yeah. No, the yellow line's in situ. Oh, okay. No, this is the green line. No, it's fine. It's okay. Somehow I accidentally managed to make him get onto the right side of the track. I don't know how I did that, but I did. Well done, me. Don't know. There you go. Just couldn't tell you, but there we are. What did I notice? Yep. Just waiting for the train. He's still stuck there. Now, interesting. Why are you not going? Green line goes up that side. Yellow line goes up this side. That's yellow line. They're both on the same track. That's what I noticed. All right, fine. I can fix that. Right. Yeah. Good. Right. It's okay. It's not a problem. It's okay. It's going to be a piece of cake. All right, there you go. Just do a bit of that. Go on. Just sling it on in there. All right, it's all right. I got it. Yeah. No, I mean, my mistake was in thinking that I hadn't got it wrong, or that I'd somehow fluked getting it the right way around. Hadn't fluked anything. No, the only thing I'd fluked is nothing. Right. You get over there. Just hook onto here, and then we can get this show on the road. All right, done. Good. You're going to want a signal of some description. Am I? Yeah. What sort of signal? Do one of those. All right. Yeah. Maybe one of these as well, just, for the sake of safety. Are you rolling yet? There we go. We're in motion. All right. Good. It's all fine. Yeah. No, it's okay. I got it. I'm there. It's all good. Have I played Doom or Castle Wolfenstein? Yeah. Right. Good. That's that one dealt with. Any more questions here? Right. Corner to corner airport. Try and get the plane to hit stop speed. I've already done that. I've done corner to corner. That's what the airports are that exist already. No, I've done it already. That's already done. Done it. Ages ago. That was probably episode, I don't know, 27. No, that's my guess. But, yeah, just hold on. No, that's this. We still might encounter a problem here. I don't know if it's going to get through there or not. All right, we'll stick it on pause. Reconstruct this junction. All right, okay. We're going to make the junction go a little bit convoluted, just to be sure that it can turn around once it gets to the station. Right, so if we go out that way, yeah, and then what? Yeah, this is a lousy plan. It is a lousy plan, isn't it? If we go from here, there's definitely enough space. All right. Wise man once said, yeah, if you can't do it right going one way, see if you can do it any worse going the other way. Too much curvature and collision. Oh, knickers to you, pal. Right, come here. Give me the. That's it. Yeah. Go on, slap it alongside. Too much curvature. Too much curvature. There is not too much. Yeah, all right. There might be too much curvature. All right. Tell me when there isn't, and then shut up about it. All right, do that. Yeah, good. Thank you. Now, go out this way and smack yourself up here somehow. Go on, get up there. There you go. Right, unpause. As you were. Right, here we go. Wrong track. It's not the wrong track. Could have bulldozed it after it got to the platform. That would also have worked. Yeah. Right, he's still rolling. He's coming down the mountain at the moment. Oh, he's almost here. All right, excellent. Right, turn that off. Let's see how it looks when we get down the bottom. You turn this off as well. There you go. Okay. In fact, I think I've given this plenty of space, haven't I? Have I given it plenty of space? Looks like I've given it some space. It might not be enough space. Yeah. I'm going to stick this in slow motion just in a moment. Slow motion. All right, I'm going to stick this in standard speed. Okay, be ready on pause. All right, that's pretty close. If we look at the piston and smoke action here, you'll be able to see which has developed more. As you can see, the other side train has developed just a smidge more smoke, and you haven't actually paused this one. Okay, paused. All right, now it's stopping. Yes. Is it? Please check. Yeah. Stopped. Stopping. Okay, well, let's have a look. All right. Okay, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. All right. Here we go. This is going to be interesting. All right, place your bets. East side, west side. What's it going to be? Yeah, yeah. Are we going to be able to judge who's actually correct or not? I'm going to have to colour these in, aren't I? I've got to. No, just. All right, paint bucket. You yellow. No, which track you? Yeah, you're on yellow. All right, there you go. There you go, that's horrendous. Okay, and this one, green, obviously. Manage the old vehicle there. Paint that one in horrendous green. There you go. You've now got no excuses for not knowing which one you're backing. Alright. Who is top to the top of the mountain? Delete the track. Alright, I will do, just to be on the safe side. There you go. Right. Who is going to be first to reach their station? Are we taking into account the weight of the oil? You can if you want. If you're taking it that seriously, you can take into account whatever you like. Here are our contestants. In green, it's X4023, the big boy. And in yellow, it's X4023, the big boy. Right, gentlemen, keep your... Okay, we're not got a lot of backing for yellow going on here. Oh, no, it's a bit of yellow. Amy, whose idea this was... If you want to blame anyone, blame Amy. Yeah, right. Just saying. All right, it's a bit of a mix of yellow and green. I don't know who's keeping the book on this, but I'm going to assume someone is because I'm not doing it. Right, we're on pause. We're now going to enable the trains. What are you? Green. Okay, good. And you are yellow. All right. Now my challenge is to find the right vantage points to watch the race. Right, okay, there we go. They are both now, both trains are active, but we have frozen time. We have an extraneous bit of bridge, which we'll get rid of because it's ruining the view. There you go, yeah, just, thank you. Emergency tracking bridge there, it's all good. You know what, we can get a better view here if we were to also just bring out the old smoothing gun here and just... Oh, that's horrible. Okay, try this. That's better. Yeah, okay, good. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Right. Alright. Okay. Whew. Right. Here we are. Let's just. And there it is. Right. Smashing. Alright. Wait. I'm trying to find it. Stuff it. 3, 2, 1, go! Well, it's a breakneck start that we've got going on here. This is a moment for the ages here in the Dune Canyon. Both trains there setting off, which is pretty much what you'd have expected them to do, or change the angle to watch the approach. Now, as you can see, green train is already starting to build altitude at quite a rate, whereas yellow train, of course, is also building altitude there. Which is going to be the first one to run out of tankers in screen. Well, it's very even. It looks like yellow might be going a little bit faster. But green gets through the initial challenge first, which is going to be the first one to completely disappear into the tunnel. It does look like yellow's making some headway, but that could just be an illusion. No, green's going to get there first. All right. Okay, good. Bye-bye, green. Yep. Yellow, we haven't got all day. Alright, so we're now waiting for them to emerge from their first loop. Are they both going to come out the same place? No, they're not going to come out the same place, but they are going to cross away from one another in some fashion. We will ride on board with Team Green and we'll pay attention out that way, so we should see Team Yellow doing something somewhere, possibly. I don't know. Oh, it could be going up there. Well, you would imagine you'd be able to see it because it's going to have a terrific amount of smoke coming out of the top of the thing. I'll be on... there it is! There's the yellow train going the opposite way. Now, depending on how slopey, curvy the slopes were there, well, I mean, that could... I mean, this is... Obviously, we're going... they're going at an angle. There's a lot of maths that goes into the camera work of that. Right, so, well, green has now finished its first bit of bridge, which is a bendy bit of bridge. Straight bit of bridge there. Well, let's get a speed check. 35 miles an hour with 52 barrels of fuel on the oil, even on the first, on the yellow train. Whereas 37 miles per hour with only 22 barrels on the green train. Green is looking like the larger threat at the current time, as yellow is now into its second curve, but green is about to come out onto its second bridge, which is a bit of a pity, because this is where you do it again in a minute, I suppose, but the competitors get quite close to one another here. So I mean, how close are we going? Oh, it's going to be pretty good. We'll ride with green here. It was first out. Oh, it's going to look rubbish. We're not going to see yellow at all. But as we move up, of course, yellow is also moving up, but in the opposite direction, which is like it's moving down while we're moving up, and reasons. So there we go. Right, here we go. We should see our competitor coming out the top. There it is. Look. Well, that's a shot you've not seen on anyone else's video. I'll tell you that for nothing. I'll tell you why as well, because it's completely hat stand. Good, good. All right, okay. Yeah. Thanks, Grumpy, there. For those watching in black and white, yellow is yellow's flipping not favoured. Yellow is well behind at this point, but it all comes down, of course, to the final important moments when both trains will be endeavouring to get into the station. Let's do a speed check. 36 miles per hour for yellow, and then 37 miles per hour for green. Green making significant headway. However, they're now into the longest curves that they have on the route, and coming out of the other end, of course, is I mean, green is going to go what? He's going to do this. Yeah, he's going to do that. He's going to come around here, and then what? No, that's it. He's then making a beeline for the station. Now, here's the thing. Yellow has the shorter path to the station. Is the station currently unoccupied? No, it's not. There is a train in the station at Green's end. Oh my goodness, it could be a disaster for Green if they get held at a signal. They're going to ask for a steward's inquiry or some such. Here we go, we're coming across in a moment. This is about as good an angle as I can offer you. Yeah, there you go. All right. So here comes right. Look. This is the mainline train currently clearing the station that Green is going to want to get into. I don't think it gets through before Green needs to be there. Oh, it's going to be so close. All right, can I see everything from here? You're going to have to rely on the compelling esports commentary for this one. All right, look. No. Green's going to get held. It's going to get held at the signal. Oh, disaster. Oh, I should have got there earlier. That said, I think yellow gets there first, you know. Yeah, it does. Definitely does. Yellow wins the race. Notwithstanding that green is going to get held up here. Right, look, I mean, I'm going to keep it moving. So green's now doing this. Right, it's coming along here. It's doing a bit of this. Yellow's coming up on the station. We're in the tunnel. We're now moving through. In fact, it is very, very, very close. I mean, it might even have been a neck and neck finish, that one. It would have been a neck and neck finish. I'm pretty certain that yellow's done that. Shall we have a rematch? No. Move on to something else, you clown. Right, there you go. Green did not win. Yellow won. Green is going to call for a steward's inquiry because it got held at the signal. Okay, just it. So there you go. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Did you make any money off that? Oh no. Okay, all right. I thought I'd check. Why are you now carrying barrels of oil back down the mountain? Feel like it. Are you taking barrels of oil back down the mountain to hand them over to the train going the other way? I rather think you are, aren't you? Yeah, I rather think you are. Right, well, we'll leave our colourful friends there doing colourful things. Oh, dear. Yeah, sub-base, I sense there and we've got cannonball run feels going on here. I'll run it again in a minute. I'll run it again when I take a break, as I surely will. Right, Toledo, friends. Okay, now then, Toledo. We're going to do two things at Toledo. I'm going to fly. I'm going to use planes to fly the goodies in. We'll reshape the canyon so that the planes don't clip on the sides. So its freight will come down by plane. Seems only reasonable. But I had an idea with regard to passengers, and I've forgotten what it was. Good. Right. Well, that's the end of the stream then, isn't it? Never. Right. So first things first, we need to evaluate where the least destructive place is that we can stick the station. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I know where I'm putting it. All right. Yeah. No, you don't. Stop that. Don't get carried away. Look. Every time you try and rebuild something, Sunshine, I'm just going to build it again, but more. Oh dear, got one in there. Yeah, that's it. Right, that's about enough room. Right, pause it for a moment, so we've got enough time. Now then, this is not going to be straightforward. Yeah, hot air balloons. Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, no, love hot air balloons as a suggestion. Electric for passengers. I could do, I suppose. I mean, I've resisted doing electricity apart from the Metro liner so far. Oh, and the PG GR2 whatever it's called. Yeah, I could electrify it. Yeah, all right, let's go electric. Yeah, I've got a train I haven't used yet, so we'll go with that. Right, bung that in there. Make the slightest of tweaks. Right, passage buildings. Yeah, bung in one of those. Yeah, and give it a couple of little sheds. So you got your ticket office and a WH Smith's right next to it. Beautiful. Right, now we need a bit more road. Oops, you died. And that's going to be fine. We'll slam in some fairly traditional medium road here. Yeah, there you go. Needs a trebuchet mod. I'm not entirely sure where that would fit into your modern transport mix. A trebuchet. I want to go real fast. How far are you going? Just over there. Over, you say. Well, okay. I remember you asked for this. I'd like to go trebuchet class. Okay. Smoking or non-smoking? What's the difference? Well, we set you on fire. Non-smoking. Okay. You will do less damage. I'll live with that. Right. Let's, now what? Well, now build a bit more track. Okay. Alright. Fine. I've only got half a concept for this, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Alright, so... Oh, no. Is it half a concept or is it a full concept? No, it's a full concept. Oh, okay. Cool. Electricity. Turn it on. Right. There you go. Right. Yep. Okay. Yeah. You go that way. Yeah. You go this way. Yeah. You've started going uphill already, you cheeky blighter. Trying to get a jump start. This one will not be suitable for drag racing. For those of you who had hoped for more electronic sports in their evening, it's not going to happen this time. Now then, we won't need a commuter route for this. The game will the AI will backfill all of that lot, but we will need some bridges from one side to the other, just so that this builds in any kind of a sensible fashion. Do you want to pop a wheelie over that? How does that look? Awful. Yeah. And I'll be honest, when I say I'm a bit fed up of just building haphazard stuff, this is what I'm talking about. I'd love to be able to take the time, and it's recording time. That's the bit that matters. You don't want to see me more than once a series spend 45 minutes trying to get a bridge to look exactly as I want it. Once in a series, me growing increasingly impatient with a bridge refusing to do what I tell it to, yeah, okay, I can see that there may possibly be some entertainment value in that. But any more than that, and it just becomes, dude, will you just learn how to play the flipping game? I kind of go, all those perfect builds you see people having made, you know how long it took them to make that? I don't know. Well, you know how they're all really old now? Yeah. When they started, they were really young. Oh, I see. Right. Okay, stick that around. No. Keep it going. Keep it going. Yeah. The only important thing is that this is the track traversal. So if we then go around the corner, these people thought they were safe. These people are obviously new here. Miggins, out. Right, hold on. Wait, almost got it. There you go. That's it. Good. Yep. And bung it in there. Wikipedia, I'm now definitely wanting a trebuchet with that commentary. You're off to bed before you got a shift. Thanks for tuning in, Wilkie Bar Kid. Thank you very much for slinging some change in the buckets. Much appreciated as always. Have a good shift tomorrow. Hope it doesn't suck. If it does suck, I hope it goes past quickly. There you go. Actually, I imagine the speed at which it goes past will largely dictate the level of suckage that it has. So all of that is an entirely redundant statement for me to make. Right, here is the plan. The plan is we go from Toledo and then we go up the side of the canyon. So we'll try and stay visible as much as we possibly can while doing the same on the other side, and then we'll connect up to whatever town makes the most sense on each side. The goal being, should be a nice view. The second goal being, it should mean that at some point we can have a plane flying at the same height as the two tracks on the other side. So you'll be able to look out your window and go, flipping plane there. Passengers in the plane just kind of going, alright, I feel safe. Yeah, that's the dream. It's very unlikely I'll be able to pull off that shot, but if I can, I mean, it means that I'm a ruddy marvel, but, you know, I'm expecting not to. So there you go. All right, here we go. KO, hello from Newcastle upon time, I should say. Hello. Yes, good, right. Yes. We could do the weather report. Yeah, all right. Except I have to pay attention when we're doing the weather report because me reading it out is part of the plan. No. We'll do the weather report in Banner Lords. I think we'll do a traffic report this evening. Yeah, it's appropriate given we're playing Transport Fever. It is appropriate. All right, okay, good. I like where you're going with this. All right, okay. You know how you said you were going to stay on the surface? Yes, I know I did. That's proving difficult, isn't it? Yes, it is. It'll work eventually, though, won't it? I have very limited confidence in that being a thing. All right. Tell you what, look, crow flies this for a moment, and let's see how high up this canyon side you can go here in the fullness of time. This is not what we're going to actually build. I'm just going to make sure I can actually get to the top of the canyon before we reach the end of the map. Right, okay, yeah. Here's the bridge. Yep, we're still going to be below that, aren't we? Probably. More or less, just about. No. You cleared it. Right, you're there by the time you get to the bridge. So I guess that would mean that we're either going to Birmingham or the next one along, which is Sunnyvale. Okay. Alright. Okay. Try building it a little bit more slowly, and then you might be able to just stick it along the side of the canyon wall rather than riding up underneath it, which is that. I mean, that's basically, you know, murdering your dream of waving to the passengers of a passing Dakota. I think the Dakota's been finished by this point, you know. Better flipping not have been. Right, okay, here we go. Speed is not the issue, right? So if we end up doing lots and lots of whiny corners, the engineers who built this originally, back in the dawn of time, back in the days of before the Harkonnen turned up, they, to avoid sandworms, because obviously sandworms eat everything that's underground, obviously, they said no tunnels for this particular line. And then when they got to this bit and they went, well, I think we might have to do a tunnel for this bit. And they went, okay, well, look, as long as it's not too long a tunnel, we wouldn't want to chance it. We haven't started the traffic report yet. Wait for it. It's only any good if I can read it out. Otherwise, I mean, it's not a thing, is it? Look, if I'm ever going to break into local radio, which is obviously what I'm aspiring to be, although, you know, Top Gear producers watching, I'm available, and I've never punched a producer. You know, You know, my door is always open. If Portillo's had enough of riding around on trains the entire time, I could do that. You could do it internationally. You know, the Colonel rides international trains of wonder and comments thereon, and then tries interesting cuisines before staying in the best hotels in the world with his missus. She'd be thrilled. I could do that. Me asking price is only, I don't know. Let's open up at about $750,000 a year. Ought to be enough to cover my expenses. Speak to my people. There you are. That's it. Right. Right. Yeah. But you know, I'm pretty sure $750,000 is about what local radio pays, give or take. You know, here or there. Right. Let's do a bit of that. Right. Carry on. Off we go. Radio's done for. Radio is not done for. Don't be daft. No. It's indispensable. Radio's vitally important. Right. There you go. Good. Yeah. Portillo used to be your neighbour, Frank. Crikey. Now, I mean, the question remains. In fact, you're free not to answer. Did you vote for him? I mean, like, you know, he's your neighbour, and you kind of go, oh, I'm running for election. You kind of go like, oh, that's okay. Fair enough. Yeah, no, that's quite funny. Yeah, just kind of go like, yeah, my MP lives next door to me. Oh, yeah, do you vote for him? No, I can't stand him. Right, carry on. I don't know where we're going, incidentally. I'm just trying to keep us topside. We've got lots of like little 31 mile per hour corners going on here. Oh, hello, Pix. Nice to see you. The Colonel's Great Train Journeys. I mean, I'd be just as easy doing the Colonel's mediocre train journeys in various places around the world where we stop in 5-star hotels, because that'll make herself happy. That's her thing, is stopping in magnificent hotels. She's got a point. You know, I'm not going to knock her for that, because, you know, that seems quite reasonable if you ask me. But there's that. Oh, no. How about the Colonel is invited to drive trains around the world after the train company in question takes out a significant amount of public liability insurance. Yes. Fusing Top Gear with trains. So it would be called Top Trains. I know. I mean, it's an incredible leap of creativity, that. Yeah, and I'll yell power, and then we'll, you know, I'll yell about foreigners a bit, and I'll say that Steggs has funny taste in food. I'll say that the floppy-haired presenter is very slow or something, and then I'll go and punch a producer. This is a joke that I have used before, but I was particularly taken with it last time I used it, so I've used it again. I make no excuses. Right, there you are. Right, okay, moving on. Right, do you ever go back and level the ground around the roads and tracks and trees and so forth? No, because I don't get time. Oh, look at this for a route. Turns out I've been building something quite cool here. I think it's quite cool. If I do both sides and we run stuff up him, it could look quite interesting. Now, the only downside is that as it's single track, you're never going to get passing services on here. Now, I could take the time and actually build some passing services. I did say we might end up in Birmingham. We're not going to. I'm going to run this up here. The main line's not electrified. Onto its own track that runs in parallel with the main line. I like it. Okay, carry on then. As you were. We are going to have to go underground for a little bit. Well, do it at the last possible moment, will you? Oh, no, we've got a cheeky tunnel. Oh, yeah, that's worthless. Right, okay, now we go this way. Yeah, they are. Right. Do what? Do east to west. We've done east to west. I built a really attractive bridge. I dedicated a whole episode to it. It wasn't that long ago, neither. In fact, it wasn't even a whole episode. It took about 3 minutes. But afterwards, I marvelled at it. I then revisited it later with a spectacular episode on the do's and do nots of digital railway camera action. Yeah. and let me tell you, it was riveting. Several people said they didn't find it boring. Right, wang it through. It's good. Too much slope. Too much slope. And it's not too much slope to there. It's too much slope because I'm crossing over another line. Oh, bum. What if we go over under? We can go under. Alright, but I want to go under without crossing over the track. Done deal. It's fine. Alright, keep going, keep going, keep going. We just want to make sure it does not run over that. That'll do. Will it? Yeah. Just take that. Alright, I carry on. Okay, right, here we go. We're coming out. There we are. Yeah, that's good. Alright. And then merge. Merge. And then flatten. Yep. Okay, good. No, the reason I don't go back and flatten stuff is because of the relentless pace of videos that I put out. And that's something I'm going to get away with in the get away from, I should say, in the next series. It may well end up that I put out one episode every 2 weeks or something like that, because I want those episodes to be great. If you were to take, this is not going to work. No, it's not. Oh, hold on, that's electrified. That is electrified. All right, new plan. Yeah. So if you take, I put a modest amount of editing into Tracks and Beats, for example. If you go and look at the last one, just search Colonel Failure Tracks and Beats if you've not seen it. And the last one was, and it's probably one of the best ones I've done so far. But no commentary in those. It's usually it's a way of basically giving you a bit of a ride along, or a bit of a what we have built demo set to music that I have personally curated, and the end result is usually quite pleasing. Right, there you are. Right, and up you come. Oh, we're coming up that side. I like it. No, that's all good. Now you come up this side. Yeah, no, this is going to look good. Yeah, it is. Shut up. But yeah, taking the amount of kind of pre-design that would go into one of those style episodes, and but doing it for regular building. What are you doing, you clown? All right, okay. Just back up, concentrate a bit, make this look good. You're going to need a bit more space. If you're planning to do a bridge up, what are you doing there? No, you've snapped to entirely the wrong piece of track. Come this way. Yeah, go around there like this. Yeah. All right, good. That's nice. Now, yell when it tells you that there's too much slope. Now, I say I'm backing it up a bit so we can avoid that. You're not. Ha! Yeah, you're not so clever now. There isn't too much slope. There is the perfect, indeed finite amount of slope that is acceptable. All right, okay. Yeah, this is actually going to end up looking quite pleasing, I think. And then we come along here. Yep. Yeah. All of this. All right, okay. My quality is not questionable, apart from the times when it is, which is much of the time. The rest of the time, though, it is not at all questionable. It is, in fact, top flipping notch. Right, bang that in there. They're both going to need some signals. All right, good. You're going to need a specialist depot for this job. Oh no, I'm not. Oh no, I'm gonna run out a single diesel to make this happen. Why are we paused? No good reason. Right, I'm quite pleased with that as a line, but we've got to do the other end. What now? I don't think you've got space. Well, my plan was that I run it then down this way as well and get to Santa Rosa. That means going through Hellscape Bridge Central. So, okay, all right, yeah, we'll go through Hellscape Bridge Central and see how you like it. It was fun the first time. It'll be fun again this time. We can do this. This is going to be fine. All right. And then, of course, we've got to do the bridge on the other side as well. And then we're into aircraft and trying to achieve the dream. I don't know if we will achieve the dream. We may only get close to the dream. We may be a long miles away from the dream. Could you do a choose your own adventure on this map? Do you have any idea how long that took? For those of you unaware, I predated Black Mirror by about 3 years, and I did a choose your own journey. Not even series. I can't remember which map it was on actually. Oh no, yes I can. It was Gothard line. Yeah, and on the Gothard line in, I want to say Train Fever, but it wasn't. It was Transport Fever 1. And it was 81 videos in total that were all released at the same time. And you started from the first station, and then at each it would stop. At the end of the video would be at the next station, and you could choose which way you went next. And you know how many people went I think some of those routes have only been visited maybe 20 times. As far as a project goes, it took ages. As far as the payoff for that project is concerned, it wasn't worth it. So no, no, I'm not going to do a choose your own adventure. I would love to do it again. It is just so time intensive. The next series, actually, yeah, I like that. The next series is a good one for a choose your own adventure. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it is. Yeah. You're going to tell them what it is yet? No, I've alluded to it so far, and I think, given that we've probably got another couple hours to go on this stream, if we continue alluding, and then you kind of spill the beans on the big kind of punchline bit, then you know, right at the end, people go, oh yeah, that sounds good. Or what's more likely, they'll go like, yeah, all right, that sounds fine. Just get on with it, will you? It was sublime. Actually, the frame rate was rubbish for quite a lot of them, because I built it so late on in the life of the map. Some of the frame rate was just miserable. So what I'd do if I were to do it again is I'd use the camera tool and build an actual. In fact, I might even do a multi-screen job with it, so that the center screen, you've got the view from the front, and then you might have a side view or a looking outward camera to try and give just a bit more of a varied experience. What are you thinking there? I thought I'd just have a look at that. Nah, it's not going to work. Keep going around this way a bit more. You're going to have to start this curve. Yeah, I know. Otherwise you're getting into tunnel territory, and you know that's where the sandworms live. Yep. No, there you go. That's it. That's got it. Keep going. Right. There you go. So yeah, choose your own adventure. I released it over the Christmas holiday break one year. I say released. I recorded it in the space of about 3.5 days, and it was all I did for 3.5 days. Totally worth it. But all the time I'm going, this is the thing that's going to get me 1 million subs. Didn't. In fact, it barely got to the point where the subs I had rode on it. I just kind of went, yeah, that's nice and all, but without you doing commentary, what's the point? Because, you know, frankly, my dear, your builds, they're not all that. Yeah, there's a level of competency to them, and clearly you understand the game mechanics and stuff, and that's nice. But you're hardly building the most spectacular stuff in the world. If you're not bringing your commentary, you're not really bringing anything to the party, are you? Tracks and beats, though. Yes, yeah, your taste in music works pretty well with some of this malarkey. But ultimately, it's about a commentary. Oh, I better make sure I don't get laryngitis. Yep, you really should. We'll tolerate one of those whiteboard episodes. Did that once as well. I lost my voice for a couple of days, so I did an episode of track. In fact, it might have even been the first Tracks and Beats. Someone will know in the comments. Someone in the comments will know whether that was the first Tracks and Beats where I did commentary on a whiteboard. Only a little bit because it was a right hassle. But yeah, I did commentary on a whiteboard for a Tracks and Beats at one point because I'd lost my voice. Right. Yeah. Okay, we've got a bit of cheeky bridge. We've got a bit of cheeky tunnel. We're keeping it fresh. We're mixing it up. You know, we're playing with styles. We're living the dream, making it work, and so forth. Does not seem much up bubble on this route. It's happening. I mean, look, we've come up quite a long way. I mean, look at it. I mean, we're making progress coming up this route. You remember that? It was on the mainline series and it was called Colonel Down. There you go. See, I knew someone would remember it. Yes, and that's exactly what I'd call it. Right. And it wasn't the first Tracks and Beats because I referenced it being a Tracks and Beats due to it being Colonel Down scenario. Oh, where are we going? We are going, I guess, up to the next one there. That's a very busy station, though. You may be better off looping around and coming in here, where I think you've got a bit more platform space. All right, let's have a look. So if I go this way, you've got all of this freight gubbins going on. If we go to Santa Rosa, it does give you the airport. The airport needs the business. Yeah, but they can just change at flipping Westminster. All right, well, where are you going to stick your track at Westminster? We're going to Santa Rosa. I thought you would see the light. Right. I love how the AI's gone. Go on, build a house out there. That'll be nice. Right. Yeah. No one's bitten on that one there, my computery friends. So we'll power through a bit of track instead. All right, there you go. All right, we're rolling. Yeah. Surely busy station is the best. It's less, well, yes, for views, in terms of, you know, being able to sit there and watch stuff hither and yon and fro and to, but in terms of actually being able to park a train in there, it is a mite more challenging. Now, I could just electrify a section of the main line, but I fear that may be viewed as heresy. Alright, we're going to go over this way. We're going to try and get over the top of this tunnel. Like that. Yeah, okay. Alright, no, keep coming. No, you were okay the first time. Do that. And then swing it on round. There you go. Alright, good. Now we're going in a direction. And then merge alongside here. That's too fast. We will run the absolute fastest things we can along here, which might end up being metro liners. But there is one more electric loco that I've got available as well. I've got the cars to go with it. It's just a question of, you know, what to do. Now then, you're not getting another platform on there, son. No, you're not, are you? All right, which platform is the mainline platform then? Well, you should be able to deduce that by looking at where the passengers are standing. No, see, look, there's nobody waiting at platform 1. Doesn't rule it out. There's a bunch of people waiting at platform 2, and there's only one passenger service comes in here. Tricky. Yeah, it is, isn't it? All right, electrify that bad boy. You got it. Right. People are going to go, oh, I am aghast. I kind of go, oh, just ride the pony. Right, give me that. Give me tracks. No, give me widgets. Electrify the bad boy, please. I know that's just how he talks sometimes. He thinks he's a little bit urban occasionally. Yeah, I know. Well, I didn't tell him to do it. Right, there you go. Bring this on down over here. We're going to have to go both sides here because obviously, being a mainliner, we run a lot of business. Run a lot of business up this canal, and then we'll figure out how to make it work in a minute. All right, yeah. We have broken one of my first commandments in this series, but yeah, it's fine. It's the live stream end of series fiesta, and it is a fiesta. Yeah, and no, you're not allowed to make any kind of pun-related jokery regarding the models of the Ford Motor Company. Stop it. Alright, stick that on there like that. Do we need to slip it? You know we do. Okay, right, full route. Oh yeah. Okay. Just got to do the other side. Yeah. How long did this one take? About an hour? Just as well you didn't record it then. That would have been right riveting. Yeah, I know. For some reason, people seem to think it's far more interesting when they're watching it. You do it live. Go, well, they're suckers. What now? No, I didn't say edit something. What are you doing? No. Get rid of that. What's this all about? New line, please. Thank you. All right. This one? Yeah. Down into the canyon. Yeah. Toledo Annex. People might go, well, you see, sweetheart, we could get a cheaper ticket if we were to take the incredibly long Western Canyon line for 3/4 of the journey. Yes, well, possibly. We may save money by buying that ticket, but I'll tell you what we won't do, and that is anything of that kind. Hold on, what's going on here? Why is the lozenge lit? Train 123 is having trouble. You've got no path. Yeah, you have. Look, I accidentally monkeyed with your route, all right? You're fine. Carry on. Right. Oh, and then to stop us at Toledo again on the way back. All right. Okay. The runtime on this service is going to be quite lengthy. Yeah, it is. So what are we calling this? This is the Toledo line. Toledo. Get some capitalization up in this business. Right, okay, yeah, good. Toledo. Toldio. Try again. Toledo line. Yes. East side. Okay, good. Now, depot. Electric. No. Diesel. Locomotive. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Now, I haven't been here in a while. You've forgotten where you left the depot again, haven't you? I was sure it was around here. It is around here. All right, where? Here. Oh, yeah. Lafayette. Okay, buy a vehicle. Right, we're just going to get ourselves a cheeky diesel to get us situated in the first place. We'll use the GP9. Yeah, I'll take one of those. Can you, sir, make your way onto the Toledo line? Let's find out. Yes. Groovy. And then once you're in place, we're gonna change you up for something something remotely suitable to running on that line. East Side Toledo steamer. We're not running a steamer. I've only got one. Well, I've got 2 steam locomotives in stock. One of which is the big boy, which is unsuited to this particular mission. The Toledo cryo chamber, the Toledo generational train. Are you implying that it takes a little while to get there? Huh? Are you? Huh? Huh? I mean, no one likes a gloater. You may have backed yellow, but it would have been neck and neck all the way to the finish. Yeah, it would have. Yes, it would. Hello, Colonel Failure. Sorry I'm late. How has your day been? Thanks, Train Fanatic. The caps lock is the key just above the shift button. Press it. Good. Right. Good. Yeah. Nice. This is all good. Kylie, what are we doing now? Oh, I see. We're quoting. Oh my goodness me! Look at all this. Oh yes, that's very, very tasteful, indeed. Terribly, terribly tasteful. You should be playing Station Flow. What is? Oh, I know Station Flow. Yeah, I saw that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it's one for more than one episode or not. But there you go. All right. Yeah. Right. So as soon as we get this situated, we'll put on a properly electrified train, and then I'll leave you riding it along, and I'll go and get myself my drink tops up, and take care of the little boys' room business and all of that kind of stuff. Really, how old are you? Are you too flipping mature not to something or other? Hello from the Bronx in New York City. Hi Jay, nice to see you. He's shouting because there is no game sound. There is game sound. You just have to listen for it very carefully and imagine it in your dreams. You have automatic caps lock, and I don't know how to turn it off. Press the caps lock button. Get a new keyboard. Get in a BIOS. All of that business. Okay, right. Here is a station. I don't think all these lot are waiting for me somehow. I think that would be a rather optimistic notion. Yeah, no, I don't think any of these want to come this way. Not least of all, of course, because I haven't got any carriages. Right, okay, let's switch it up. Alright, manage vehicle. Yeah, there we go. Right, we want a replacement. Okay, electricity. No, we can use the AEM7, which is probably the way we'll go, or we've got the EP5. EP5 is a bit slow. The AEM7's nice and quick. These tend to make good money, you know. They do. It's a fact. I know GG1 is quite quick as well, isn't it? In fact, all these electrics are pretty swift. I'm using the GG1 already. What about passenger cars? Obviously, this will do... Yeah, no. There's really only one way to go. No. Hold on. These do 120. They're quick. I'm already running them. Look, we've got precious little in terms of variety on this map. Use it where you can get it. Alright, okay. How many passengers are you thinking? Why 5? I was thinking more about 147, and then we stick another loco at the other end. And why are we doing that? Because I can afford it. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Alright. This will up the tempo. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, here we go. We're on our way. Say hi to Jeff. I will. I'll interact with Jeff. There you go. Look at this. This is the latest in technology. It only released this year, you know. If you haven't played City Skylines yet, you should play it. If you haven't checked my playlists yet, you should. Right, good. That's that. Double header. No, we've gone top and tail. So that even when it does the mysterious turnaround at each end, it looks like it hasn't. Brains. Just have a diesel with no cars. Seems a bit redundant. Biffa's got cities on lock. No. Cities has Biffa locked in. Biffa can't leave now. If he ever tries covering anything else at all, he'll find his views drop like an absolute rock, and he'll go back to Cities running and screaming. That is until Cities 2 or something similar. As much as he's doing a storming job with his endless roundabout series, he's just as equally he's gonna have trouble covering anything else. I wish him all the best. Right, I'm going to leave you with this. I'm going to go and get a quick top up on the old drink, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. It will freeze while I tab out to press some buttons. All right, here we go. Watch. There's some freezing. All right, and then we switch over to this one. Yes. And then you mute your microphone. Right. Let's try cranking the game sound all the way up to that is max. I have to unmute a microphone. Then I've got to go back to the game. Then the game loads up, and of course we're facing downwards. It's my very short driver. This is nice, isn't it? What a nice view. I saw you all larking about there with the caps locks in the chat. Really, I mean, get a grip on yourselves. What's going on? Have we hit the bottom yet, or are we still on our way down? No, we're heading to Santa Rosa. Oh, we did hit the bottom. We got 13 passengers on board. Oh, terrific. I saw a comment a moment ago about autosave and how I said historically the autosave didn't pause your game, and now it does. Yeah, they did an update, and all of a sudden autosave started pausing the game again. Now, I don't know if that was because my game was lightweight, so I wasn't using an awful lot of resources early on in the series, or whether the patch, the update, changed the way that autosave works or not. But it does pause the game again now. So I don't know what to do. Yeah, no, there you are. Right. Good. Okay, well, we'll ride this one all the way to the end, and then we'll do the plane. Then I'll do the one on the other side, and then we'll be done. Blimey. Okay. All right. Well, look, that's a to-do list. Yeah. Yeah. What's that over there? Is that a plane or is that a budgie or what? Well, there aren't any planes in the canyon, so that's a vulture of some description. All right. Good. Okay. Casper, you finally escaped the family. That's not the way to word it, though, is it, Casper? Especially if you've got speakers on at the moment, and I'm saying Casper is celebrating having just escaped his family. And, really, I mean, that's just going to land you in the doghouse, Casper. That's not what you want. Train on the... In fact, both trains are on the roller coaster at the moment. That's super. Casper, you missed the roller coaster. It's over there. Have a look. Soak it in. It's horrible. It is undoubtedly the worst thing I've built. Train roundabout, not this series. No, I'm not going to do it. But I will build one in the next series. Or I will build something of that ilk in the next... Oh, look at this. Oh, this is fun. What's that waiting for? Is that waiting for me because I haven't put any signals on here? Could be. I bet it is. I bet it is. Yep. Almost certain. Alright. You've been waiting long? About 6 weeks. Alright, okay. Alright, there's no need for that. Yeah, I bet it's because I haven't put any signals on here. Oops. I've got 6 billion in the bank. What do I care? Oh, I appear to have made a minor error. Yeah. Also, no, it is at least going the right way up this bit. All right, that's something. So the next series is going to be flipping heck. I mean, come on, Craig. Seriously, you expect me to just to go, oh, blah 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 blah? No, I've been dropping casual teasers as to what is going to happen in the next series in the chat so far. I've got another, an hour and a half or so to go on this caper. So I'm gonna, I'm gradually gonna spin it out a little bit, just ease out the details. Flipping heck, that bridge is horrendous. Oh, look at the plane coming in! Don't you flip ends before... Oh, could have told you that was going to happen. Right, get off. Go put in some signals, and then people will hate you less. Okay. Okay. Oh, hold on. Hold on. We've got the views. Views are coming. Do I see at all? This is a triple era job. No, it's not. That's electric. Oh yeah. Yeah. Is this on PS4? No. No, it's on the best gaming device in the world, the personal computer, powered by Intel and Microsoft, and obviously Nvidia. Right. Good. I see. I think I look quite sporty. With an electric loco on both ends. I mean, that looks pretty good. Right, signals. That's what you were doing before you distracted yourself, as always. Right, okay. Put one there. Yeah. Put one here. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, good. That'll sort that out. Okay. Now then, planes. So, right. We need... This is not the right... Why is there fuel in here? Where's it? I don't understand. But I mean, I suppose you're having a good. How much are you packing? You've got 45 fuel. Okay. You got 29 crude oil and 20 refined oil. You two clowns are just having a laugh, aren't you? Just, I mean, update all the trains before the stream end and rinse your bank account. No, because I want to give people the save game. Just murdering the bank account is. They're going to go. Here's the bank account. It's now running about 200 million a year deficit. See if you can fix it. Oh, I could do an anti-biffer. I've ruined this. See if you can fix it. Submissions on a postcard. Right, so we're going to try and get fuel. Fuel? Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, could do. No. Fly it in. But food. Alright, well, where's my food airport? I must have one. I don't know if I think I only built 2 airports. You should know. It's been a very long time. I've been playing this series for 6 months. I mean, come on, cut me some slack. Okay, alright. Slack has been cut. Now then, here is my freight airport, where currently no freight. That's a downer. Yeah, it is. Are we getting deliveries here? In theory, yeah. Okay. Alright then. Oceanside likes food. We make food near Oceanside. That's option A. Option B takes us in the direction of the nightmare hellscape roller coaster. Yes. Yeah. Are you off, Pix? Thank you. Your assistance appreciated as always. Santa Rosa. The approach here is not going to be an easy one. We might be able to get some food out here. Santa Rosa uses food. How much are we delivering of that? 9. I don't think there's going to be enough to stuff on a... You know what we could do? Go both ways. We could go both ways. Alright, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Right then. Okay. Sorted. Now, where are you going to put your airport? Well, let's get these tracks moved along so that we know where they're going to sit, and then we'll put the airport in afterwards. So you're going to go up this way. Wait for it. You're going to go up this way. Yeah. And then along here. And we'll try and do exactly the same thing with this as we've done on the other side, because I think that's going to make for some really, really nice views. And frankly, that's the reason to do any of this. Yeah, go on. Now, interestingly, there aren't that many towns. All right, interesting. Your mileage is going to vary, but there aren't that many towns on the west side, which is this side here, over to the right. That are right on the cliff edge. So we may end up working our way inland a little bit when we break the top side. But you know, we'll worry about that when we get there. Are we going all the way now? No. Well, stop building then. All right, I will do in a minute. Hang on. I'm just making this corner. Okay. Get on with it. I will do. Just hold on. Now, also, let's not forget, I may need to remodel this in order for a plane to be able to pass through the canyon without passing through the canyon. If that makes sense to you, that ended up looking to be quite nice. We could possibly fit an airport in there. Yeah, we're not doing any passengers by airport. It's pure air freight that we're going to do. But we'll just get enough of this plumbed in so that I'm not going to overlap where I need to put my train. I've got some crazed moth zipping around the room at the moment. Right, good. There we go. Let's go back. Michael, it's not that funny. Really? I mean, are you 12? All right, okay, maybe that's a 15-year-old gag, that one, but I mean, honestly, Michael, I expect more from you. Right. Now, keep going up. That's important. There you are. That's it. Good. Right. Yeah, 2 about there. Yeah, good. Smashing. Diet! Hello, nice to see you. Sorry, I've only just realised I had your interlude on pause for 10 minutes. Well, I'm sure it was riveting. Anyway, thank you for the bucket-based contribution. I had a really interesting idea while I was fixing my drink. Yeah. Really interesting. Shall I talk about it now? No, I'm not. I'm going to talk about it to Fail Brigade people first. To give them the first opportunity to bite a cherry. And I know exactly that they will. Yeah. So why are you mentioning it now on the chat? Well, twofold, really. First fold is it's a really good idea and I don't want to forget it. Yeah. Second fold, of course, is it advertises one of the many, many benefits of becoming a Fail Brigade member. Oh, I see. So this is like a subtle piece of advertising. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, why are you now investing time in smoothing? I just felt like it. Okay. Didn't do a lot of smoothing in this series. That's because we never needed the tree gun. Oh. KO, your message got filtered. There was really no need for it to do so. Tally ho, Colonel and chaps, go to bed. See you tomorrow. All right, see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Thank you for dropping by. Always a pleasure to have you here. My goodness me. I think we can go a small cargo airfield. We don't need a big cargo airfield. Plus, we haven't got the room for it. Right, spin it on round here. Buildings will be demolished. Tracks in the way. This is going to actually be a bit of a mission to squeeze this in here, you know. Yeah. Yeah. We might have to demolish the train track and then come up with some compelling way of putting it back in again. Yeah. Okay, hit the pause button. Alright, okay. I need this space, lads. Sorry. Hang on. I'll have to have a rethink of how we get you out of the station in a minute. It's alright, I'll come up with something, don't you worry. Right. Now, that's about enough space, if you say so. Yeah, we might need to get rid of some of these buildings. Oh, straight in. Well, you say that. Yeah. Now, hold on a moment. You're going to want it like this. True. Excuse me. Coming through. Mind me. Just hold on. Yeah. It'll be all right. Yeah, confirm it. Right. We want the line straight up and down the canyon, you see. Because otherwise... we're gonna have planes flying through cliffside immediately. There you go, beautiful. That's very nice. We're removing buildings. They knew the risks. All right, that's what we're committing to. Means this train track's going to get pretty wonky pretty quickly, but that's okay. It's going to work. You know what else we should probably do here is probably hit the save button. Let's do that. Yeah, there you go. Save button. There you go. All right. You sure it's big enough? It'll be fine. I don't mind running Cessnas doing all of this kind of stuff. It's all fine. In which Discord channel are such ideas discussed? Oh, you're overwhelmed by the number of chat rooms in there. Go into Bad Company. That's the main chat room. If you're in the wrong place, people will go like, oh, take this one over the tech room, or take it over to the strategy room, or whatever. But just go into the straightforward Bad Company room where all the main chat kind of takes place. And if you need to be redirected, everyone's so friendly. They won't go, you're in the wrong room. Actually. They'll instead go like, I think this one unless it's Vicar, of course. But, you know, we keep Vicar around because you need someone who gets to be bad cop all the time. But even then, he's lovely. Yeah, he might be slightly more terse about it. But other than that, he gets the job done, so he's hired. Right, let's bung that in there. But yeah, just stick it in Bad Company. You'll be fine. Ideas, always welcome. Bad Company. Right, good. Lobster, hello. I saw you were lacking lobsters in your channel, so I joined. I mean, if that is not predicting a requirement and or seeing a need and fulfilling it just out of spite, then I don't know what is. How are you going to get the train track over there? I've got no idea. But it looks like it's going to be working great anytime soon. Did he make any surprise announcements? Surprise is probably a strong word. I have alluded to some of what I'm going to get up to in the next series, but not in any detail that anyone would be able to explain what it is that I'm doing. Here is the basic principle of where I have reached with my Transport Fever video making. Is I've been making insert fever of your choice videos for more years than I care to remember. Well, since Train Fever was 6 months old. Now, you're colliding over there with that. Now, I think that is not because it's actually colliding. I think it's because it's manipulating the terrain. So if we stay on the flat going round here, we should avoid doing that. And I've had pretty much the same format for that entire time. Where, you know, I switch the camera on, I switch the game on, I talk a lot of rubbish, I build something sometimes interesting, sometimes less interesting, hit print, and off we go. And that's it. So I'm going to change up the format a little bit. Now, I have once in a while monkeyed with the format a little bit. The opening, I don't know, 25, 30 episodes of this series, I would do a cinematic to open each episode with a bit of music and you know, an occasional sound effect and that kind of stuff. And I quite like that. It was a lot of extra work to produce, but I thought that it added maybe a smidge more polish to things. It kind of goes like, hello, welcome to the Premier League of Transport Fever videos. I'm your host, Des Lynham, and that was good, but it was a lot of work. And of late, I have noticed, as a YouTube personage who is trying to be a larger YouTube personage, don't worry, I'm not double tracking up here. Actually, the level of interest I get in longer series, it drops off. You know, you get plenty of interest when you're just starting out on a series, but later on, the interest kind of dries up a bit, and that's understandable, because obviously if you see episode 50 in a series comes up in a YouTube recommendation of some kind, you're going to go, well, I might watch the first ones and see if I'm into it or not, and then maybe get to episode 50 a little later on. Let's see if this works. I'm slightly concerned that it won't. I say slightly concerned, it's not going to work. We might have to stick a helix in. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. I'm cool with that happening. Yeah. So I'm going to change out the format change that I'm going to make is so that each episode is a standalone. So you can watch it in isolation and go, oh, okay, that was cool. And maybe you tune in for the next one, and maybe you don't. But what you've seen so far, you don't need. So. The basic principle there is you don't need any explanation coming in. You could get the feel for what's going on out of the what have you done here? Out of the introduction, what have you done here? Why are you behaving so poorly? Have we got anything weird up there? No, I don't think so. I'm helixing, incidentally. You probably spotted that. Okay, I am going up, not down, right? Yeah. Okay. Not sure why this is giving me the argy-bargy, you know. Oh, hold on. There, see, this auto-helixed itself. Right, this should now resolve quite normally. Alright, good. And there we go. Right, as you were. Carry on. Yeah. Right, smashing. Yeah, so each episode is self-contained and comes up with something that is interesting. All right, that's kind of a teaser-esque way of describing what we're going for. Is it's interesting. Yeah. All right, we've got an airport. Okay. This, in theory, means that I can now start running planes. I see a potential problem about there. This mountain-shaped problem here. We might need to do some reshaping. Right. Okay. So let's. This is going to be horrific. All right. Okay. Now I'm only going to do one route, but I'll do it in two parts. Really? Why not have? If you manage to get the hello. If you manage to get the route working right, then why not just run multiple routes? All right. Well, look. We'll see what's what in a moment. This is just a passenger airport, but I'm running goods planes up here. This is a passenger airport, man. So where's the goods airport? You built another. It's on top of Independence or whatever it's called. Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah. I remember building it up there. Oh, interesting. Oh, no, not good. Not a problem. Okay, alright, okay, I've registered this as not a problem. Alright, no, we're just going to have to do some tweaks. You like doing the train sims? Well, okay. Well, I mean, at the moment, my cup runneth over with the amount of Train Simulator and Train Sim World that I cover because I'm doing it professionally as well. I work for the company, so you know, I'm getting more than my fair share of train simulation streaming, and therefore I'm already a little bit like I'd like to take a bit of a break from it if possible. It's okay. I don't mind doing it. It's always good fun, and the chat is what makes it great fun. But at the same time, I kind of go, last thing I want to be doing is streaming any more of this in my spare time. Thank you very much. But I will do some videos because there's stuff that I can do in videos that is properly good. And Martin has just joined the Fail Brigade by way of Patreon. Patreon. Where it all began. What all began? It all began with the Patreon. Martin, thank you very much. A whoop whoop to you, and Officers Club, no less. You ruddy diamond. Right, now, we're going to need to do a bit of this. I'm going to pick up the threads of these conversations on an occasional basis. It's up to you to kind of, you know, keep your wits about you enough that you can follow whatever it is I'm talking about. How are we going to do this? You're going to need another truck depot. Ooh, well, we only need one track. One track. You only need one side. Yeah. Can we get it in there? 9 buildings will be removed. They knew the risks. Right. Okay. So we're going to go from here. Right. Toledo Airport. Oh yeah. Toledo Airport now comes up here to wherever the heck we are. Santa Rosa. All right. And that's going to be the Toledo. Yeah. Toledo. Yeah. Freight. Oh, I like where you're going with this. Not fate, freight. Thank you. Yeah, flight. Yes, north. Thank you. Right, that's not the one I'm interested in right now. The one I'm interested in is from this. What about this truck stop that you had here before? Apparently we hate that one, do we? Oh. Oh, he says. As though he hadn't noticed. Well, those 9 people can move back in again. What? It's no issue of mine. Go from Santa Rosa Annex out to the airport. Well, no, you can't do that. No, you can't. You can't mix and match. You're gonna have to stop at this one. There you go, Rosa Branch. Yeah. Presumably the station talks to this. Presumably, I think you probably could. So this is Santa Rosa. What do I use as the Santa Rosa shorthand? Is Rosa. Nice. That's quality. Rosa, yeah, air freight, I can't see it, so we're just going to assume I spelt it right. Trucking, air freight trucking, oh yeah. And you almost spelt it right, well done, Tiger, but you lose a house point there for spelling freight wrong. Other than that, it's all good. Right, where's the truck depot? There'll be one. You sure about that? Yeah, it's here, look. You plunked it in by the side of the bridge. It's really quite tasteful. That's a tram depot. Oh. Where's the truck depot? You will have built one, because you've got trucks here. Yeah. Alright, where did I stick it? Not down there. Did I stick it down there? Nope. Did you bulldoze it? Could be. Yep, looks that way. Okay, alright, fine, I'll build one. See if I care. No, I've got 6 billion quid. Almost 7. So you know, we're gonna afford to do. I'll look at the chat in a moment. Yeah, it's the whole point of doing live streams. You look at the chat once in a while and engage with people and make them feel appreciated. All right, I'll do it now. Martin, I meant lieutenant, but whatevs. There you go. See, I just read one of your comments, just completely out of the blue. It was entirely random and shows that this is somewhat live, as much as I ever am. Right, Peterbilt. Yeah. Go. Hello. Oh, Johnny. It does it in a really bright colour when someone chucks money in the bucket, which makes me go, hello. Johnny, I shouldn't be watching this. You should be sorting out a draft for Monday. Yes, you should. Aren't you drafting really early, though? Yeah. If you're drafting early, just pick up a couple of picks in and go done, and then rub it in. You've got to rub it in the chat. You've got to go to Discord and go, oh yeah, I've done all my picks. Yeah, it's easy. Took me 3 minutes. I went best players, please, thanks. Right. Okay, now then, let's put a plane in a reasonably priced car. That's not quite how it works. I want a plane depot, please. Buy vehicles. Okie dokie. Cargo planes, small. I think it's going to be the C49 Skytrain. You know it. Right, how many do you want? Let's go for 2. Stick them on. Ooh, Toledo Freight Flight North. All right, we're away. Let's go and see how badly this drives through the landscape. Yeah, quite badly would be my guess. Quite badly would be my guess too. Anyway, here we go. Shall we discover it by flying it? Yep. Now, we're going to fly off the map to start with. That is for certain. Yeah. Okay. Good. Here we go. Maybe we'll... maybe a bit of road to connect the big road. Yes, I actually meant to... I saw that and I went, yeah, okay, I should do that. Forgot. It doesn't take me long to forget anything. I'm always trying to queue up what's the next hilarious thing I'm going to say. I kind of go, I don't know. When was the last hilarious thing I said? I don't know. Oh my goodness. My powers are gone. Okay, well, ooh, good line. Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, brace for adventure, everybody. There's a mess of cables coming in our direction here, and I'm none too happy about that cliffside there. I don't know, if we dip quickly enough, it shouldn't be a problem. No, that's good. We've missed that one. It's not going this way. That's the problem. It's going to be going the other way. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It looks good so far. Check the wingtip. It'll be wingtips that are the problem. All right, there we go. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay. But so far, this is completely clean. Oh, it's going to be close. Okay. All right. Didn't hit. You'd know it if it hit, because it would vanish from view. But that was close. All right. Good. And we can see the follow-up one as well. And oh, actually, it clears it by a fair bit. That's good. Actually, it doesn't clear it by much at all. Right. Good. All right. First time round, not a problem. Going back, though, I think it's going to fly through everything. I mean, it's going to fly through the flipping works. All right. Okay. Well, if it does, it does. And then we fix it. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Right. I'm just going to park myself on the nose of this aircraft. All right, mate. What are you up to there, then? I've got an invisible steering wheel. Good for you. Well, as long as you believe we're flying. I mean, that's a very orky way of looking at things. Yeah. Right. Good. Yeah. The CIA would be having kittens. Nah, that's fine. This is all go. Maybe face forwards. All right. There we go. Now then. Now's the time you might want to say goodbye to your family. Here it comes. Yeah. What a load of rubbish. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if it does it anywhere else. Well, what? You mean apart from all of this bit? We're basically driving along the floor. Oh, that's really interesting. That's really... Oh, this is fascinating. Okay. All right. That might be more than I can fix. Oh, now you've decided that we're at an altitude we can deal with. I can make that look good, though. I can make that look good. Yeah. Now, how's the approach going to be? There is, of course, another way. Is that we don't fly back from here. No, you're going to have to fly back to Santa Rosa from there at some point. Am I? Yes. Oh. Okay. Alright, steering wheel, yoke, mouse, same thing. You do it like this, and stuff happens. Piece of cake. We need a flight tunnel. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, this does not support flight tunnels. But if you did watch my my Gothard Line series, I think I spent about 3 billion grinding out a tunnel through the centre of a mountain. Or a canyon, even out through the centre of a mountain, that literally just fit a Dakota. Alright, now. You there, invisible steering wheel. Do not hit the buildings. The people who live there don't like it. Oh no, this is fine. Acres of space. Acres of space. Plenty of room. It's going to be a perfect, flawless touchdown as we fly under the horrendous bridge. Or through the horrendous bridge. You have rendered the horrendous bridge completely pointless. Well, I'm disgusted. Okay, so I'm disgusted. Right, okay, fine. Right. Okay. Yeah, no, see, the thing is, that's what I thought, Burger Poms, right? Is that if we go up to the other end first, then obviously we fly out the other way from the canyon. So we don't have to pull a manoeuvre. But then, of course, we come back again. So we'd be stopping off at Toledo again, at which point it would do... Oh, in fact, that's going to be horrendous. Yeah. Because it's not got two-way entrance into the airport. It's always going to enter from one end. Yeah, that's going to be a catastrophe. Although... Right, tweak the route. Okay, yeah. Which route are we tweaking? Which one do you think? That one. Right, from Toledo to Sant North. Right, from Toledo, we will go out to Clearwater, I think it's called. Ocean View, Oceanside. Add station, Oceanside, except we want the freight, please. There you go. And then just go straight back to Santa Rosa. Piece of cake. Yeah, I know. I've dodged it a little bit there. But we still have to make the trip to Oceanside look compelling. So we'll go and hang out at Toledo and Plain Spot until one of our comrades comes in here, and then we'll pick it up. Don't stop at Toledo on the way back. There you go. The very same solution that I just reached. Double runway. You'd think that would be a thing, but it just isn't. Unless that has changed since I last monkeyed with these things. No, just buildings. Can't build more runways. Build another airport. But I barely had space for this one, so that is not going to fly, I'm afraid. Literally. Oh, hold on. Wait. 2 airports. Brian, there's no room. I got no room for another airport. Hang on. Slow it down. There you go. I want to see how close we get to this this canyon wall. Yeah. Okay, right. If we sit here, we might need to adjust the height just slightly. Okay, here is your risk moment. There's a good 3-4 feet space there. It's fine. Nobody worried even slightly. Yeah, it's all good. Everything's fine here. Demolish town, build big airport. Now, I'm sure you've workshopped this as a concept, but by demolishing the town, we no longer need an airport. It's disappointing. One other minor thing to note. Yeah. You're dropping your goods off here. Yeah. It's not actually getting to the place that wants the goods, and therefore you may have a small amount of problems in generating demand. I can fix that. There you go. Shut up. Still not doing a massive amount, and you've built a level crossing. Your standards have completely disappeared. You're going to need some kind of trucking system here. Okay, fine. Right, well, you know, I can do that while we're waiting for that plane to turn around, as long as I'm quick. Truck stop. Right, here's all the business. Right, we got some business over here. You got some business over here. All right. Well, we'll cover this business, and this business, and this business too. Right, and then stick me a little tiddly truck station up here. In fact, we'll stick it right at the end of the road, like that. Yep. Okay. All right, and then get me a depot. Yeah. That plane hasn't turned round yet. We've still got time. Okay. Good. Have I got time to put a route? You know, you can pause the game. Yeah, I know, but I'm quite liking the added the tension that we're building up here. Go to that one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, that. No, then back. Okay, from Willow back to the south, out to Willow, right, back to Cherry, flipping. I know what I'm talking about. And then there. Yeah, that's good. All right, good. This is going to be Toledo freight, quick delivery. All right, I'm going. All right, good. Do this. Yeah, buy vehicles quickly. Right, do 2. Buy. Yeah, deploy on Toledo TTT. Come on, catch the plane. Freight delivery. Good. Right, get out of that. Get the plane. Right, click the plane. Ride the plane. Okay, we're away. It's not just anyone could do that, you know. We're going to hit this mountain. Yeah. We are. Going to hit it. Going to hit it. Have hit it. Okay, all right. Almost didn't hit it. Now live in it, apparently. Okay, all right, fine. And there you are. Right, are we going to hit this as well? Could happen. Get yourself back on the nose cone. Oh, that's a nice bit of shadow. Yeah, it is. Well done. Yeah. All right, good. All right. Keep your eyes about it. No, it's no good. It's no good. Here you go. Oh, whoa, no, don't lose it. Oh, phooey. Click that. We are very close to the canyon wall and inside the canyon. Okay, fine. That could have been worse. There won't be anything else, though, will there? There might be. Okay, all right. Follow alongside. Right. Carrying on. Right. Steve Murray asks, am I late? No, Steve, you're an all-star. That's the Steve Murray there, who named the character Steve Murray after themselves. Or rather said, I'd like a character, please, and I named the character. Can I do my rotating camera around it? No, you can't. You are stuck with that. You sure? Well, you keep pressing the same buttons expecting something different to happen. Oh, there you go. Try that. All right, here we are. PSA, planes don't like cliffs. They do. Or they will do once I have remodeled some of them. I'm going to manage this vehicle. Right, there you go. Just bought a couple more. Right. Yeah, there you are. It flew without rhythm. Yeah, that's a beautiful way of describing it. A beautiful way of describing it. Good. Right. I just want to make sure it can get all the way to the airport without doing stuff. And then I will show you my method. It's not patented or anything. It's not even that clever. My method for sorting out cliffs that are causing you trouble. Let's up the tempo because he's still climbing here. He's ages. I've got 7 billion in the bank. There you go. Does that mean there's an actual Cindy? No. Cindy's one of my own concoctions. When I set up the baseball teams originally, I asked all the Fail Brigade members to put forth characters to fill out some of the teams, and some of them have made the cut into the Circus of the Mighty and are still playing even now. Did I announce something during the stream? No. Oh, look at this! We're being jacked by another plane that's coming in faster. Cheeky blighter. We might have to do an around here. No, we're making him wave off. Yeah, do one, pal. That's it. Now, we know already... What are you doing? Oh, we're waving off as well. Oh, okay. Are we? Or have we just decided on a different angle that actually takes out all of these buildings? First couple made it. That one, not so much. And we took the chimneys off the other one. Have I played Oxygen Not Included? Nah. I haven't. And we're waving off. No, I haven't played Oxygen Not Included for 2 reasons. 3 reasons. Reason number 1, I don't like the art style. I know everybody likes the art style of Don't Starve Together and all of that, you know, all of that clay, whatever they call themselves. I don't like it. There's just something about it that rubs me up the wrong way. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is it's been done to death. It has been covered by all other gaming video channels, and therefore it's not going to pick me up any fresh viewers there. Reason number 3, it'll be one of those series that I do where every single... You saw Kerbal. When I put Kerbal up, every comment was, you're doing it wrong. Now, I thrive on doing things my own way, and occasionally people will go, oh, I'm not sure you should do it like that, and I can laugh it off. But when every single one of them is telling you you're an idiot, once in a while, it makes you kind of go, oh, why am I even bothering with this? Which is why I did it as an exclusive series to begin with. So having nothing but backseat drivers in the chat every single time, yeah, clear off, mate, will be incredibly draining. And those are the 3 reasons I'm not going to cover it. There you go. These planes are flying like my Kerbals. Yeah, they probably are. Right, now we need to go and get to Mountain Strike Corner, as it should probably be known, and start making some changes. Right, let's go find Toledo. There it is. Right, now let's find a plane. Follow the next one out of the airport. Okay, follow the next one out of the airport. Now, the first strike that we had was just above this weird gouged out bit that you've got there. Yeah. You're pretty sure you're the only one who did Kerbal right. Yeah, you see, I did Kerbal without studying any tutorials or videos or anything like that until I did, because it was obvious I was stuck. And all these people that were telling me I was doing it wrong, and they were explaining the mechanics, I kind of go like, did you learn it for yourself? No, you did not. You absolute ruddy liar. You saw external help. You didn't figure that out for yourself. And frankly, figuring it out for yourself is where I find the fun stuff. Birds, vehicles in poor condition. So there you go. Why has Workers and Resources died? Hasn't. It's on pause. That's all. I got stuff to clear through. Train Fanatic, you're leaving. Bye. Okay, good. Next. Those rockets tend to have huge back seats. Yeah, absolutely, they really do. They're nothing but back seat, and it's fine. You know, I have no objection to people backseat driving. That's absolutely fine, as long as said people don't get shirty when I completely ignore all backseat driving they do. They're going to, but I'm just trying to be helpful, and I go, I'm just trying to play a game in my own way. If you want to see someone play it properly, go and watch someone play it properly. There are people who do, you know, and they tend to be very boring. That's not what I do. Yeah, exactly. Without Scott Manley, not a sausage. I went and watched a Scott Manley video later on, you know. Oh, how many people we got on that train? 70 have come in on the Toledo line east side. This is going to make some money. Yeah, that made $2.5 million. That line just made a profit. There you go. Right, yeah. Rocket-powered trains. Can you rebuild a town? Not enough time. Not this time. No. We're going to finish this, and then we're going to do the other... Who's got a problem? Train 45 and train 123. I've no idea who they are. All right, hit pause. Let's go and see what these clowns are up to, because I need this one to fix that. Right, where are you? You're Freight Mainline East. Why have you got a problem? And you're train 123. This is a Canyon freight train. I've obviously done some signalling in such a way that has stuck them at odds with one another. Except, you should be about to swing over onto this track, which is fine, but I imagine, yeah, there it is, I'm blocking the track. Curious. Okay. Can we get around that somehow? Not really. No. Okay, well, we can. I mean, firstly, you put your signal back here. I've got a signal back here. All right, well, we turn this around. Okay. Then you get rid of this signal. Yeah. and you just stop it further up the track, and then it will never happen again. Yeah, okay. Yep, that's the fix on that one. Alright, good. Right, get back to problem train. How many trains are running? 100 and something? I don't know. We'll look it up in a minute. Probably 125, maybe, something about that. Not a vast amount. But we'll do a vehicle count by the time we finish up. Turn it around. Yeah, done it. Right, let's roll. Okay, this is how you deal with landscape collisions. This is how I deal with landscape collisions with a plane. Follow it close in. Alright, and then stand by on the pause button. Alright, okay, here we go. Alright, and then you wait for your wing strike. Alright, it bounced off that first bit, but this is a clear wing strike coming up. Then you go to your smoothing gun. And you kind of go, just deal with that, would you? Just, deal with it ever so slightly. There you go. Just deal with it. Don't deal with it too much. Otherwise, things, there you go. That's it. Yeah, you've put it back as it was. All right. Just bring this on down. There you go. Oh, the terrain tools in Transport Fever 2 compared to Transport Fever 1 are way faster. Transport Fever 1, it would take you flipping months to get this kind of stuff done. Right, smooth it up a bit. There you go. And again, and again. Right, now, this is going to be rapid fire because the likelihood of collision coming up is pretty strong. And then you can see where you have, in fact, had an incident of the flightish kind of variety. So we do it again. So you grab from here and bring that on down. There you go. I too am a little concerned about the plane moving when I change the landscape. That shouldn't happen, but it did. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, and rinse and repeat. Yeah. Pilots haven't learned their lesson yet. You know what, pilots? If you were to just fly through the canyon, it's the one thing the game is missing. Is the ability to set waypoints for planes. You could do some really nice stuff if you could just waypoint planes. I could build a legitimate kind of canyon tourism route, which would be ace. Right, yeah, right. Don't be quite so savage with it. I know we're kind of plateauing all of this along here. That should be enough to get it to the end of this bit. Well, not anymore. Not now you've done that. All right, what just patience. How's that look? Nope. Okay. All right. Carry on then. That. Yep. Yes. That's it. We only want to just clear it ever so slightly. Oh yeah. All right. And then stay in hot pursuit because it won't be long before it gets into trouble again. And then we'll fix that up too. Fly where there is air and not where there is ground. That's like page 3 of the handbook. The first page of a handbook is, this is what a plane looks like. The person who drives it is called a pilot. Right. Now, are we going to get clear here? I don't think we are. I think we've got another clip. Right there. Okay. Not for long. Right, this one actually might be a little bit trickier to do. Let's try from here. Oh, no, it's not that tricky. Tricky is going to be making that look all right. I mean, now, the smart thing for me to do here would be to decrease the strength of the brush a little bit. I think it's still going to clip a little bit lower down. Okay, all right, fix that. I mean, this is a nonsense, of course. Doesn't matter in the slightest, but if you're anything like me, seeing a plane clip straight through the landscape makes you go, ah. It would be better if it didn't do that, and therefore you'd spend the time and make it so it doesn't do that. Now, if I recall correctly, it didn't clip through anything else, did it? No, I think the rest of the way was plain sailing. Right. Please do a control round. How do you mean a control round? You are using terminology with which I am not familiar. Another thing the game needs, better routing and timetables. Doesn't need either of those things. Well, timetables would be a fun distraction, but they're really difficult to get right. As far as routing is concerned, you've got full control. You control all routing right now. If you let the AI decide the routes for you, well, that's on you. But you don't have to let the AI decide the routes. If it's on road or it's on rail, ships, not ships. Road or rail, though, you decide exactly where your stuff goes. Down to the platform, down to signaling, all of that kind of stuff. Signal priorities, I would say, would be a useful function where you could say that freight gives way to passengers, for example. That would be good. Yeah, building clipping ahead. Not a lot I can do about that other than knocking the buildings down. Yeah. Any plans for more Derail Valley? Yes. There we are. Good. There we go. I mean, look, we strike the bridge at the other end. We strike the buildings at this end. Either I knock those out or we just kind of, we kind of go and we're making our approach. And, oh, look at the interesting scenery. Oh, look at that. That's lovely. Oh, is it? Hang on. We didn't hit any buildings this time. But that's because we didn't have to queue. No, we managed to come straight in. All right, good. I'm calling that a win. We're moving on. Because, I've got a whole other thing up the doodah. Yeah, a whole other so premium members no longer get a free membership sub every month. That was off. That was for like a 1 month thing only. It's like YouTube trying to be Twitch for a month, and you kind of go, cheers there. YouTube, you've really pushed the boat out in driving this whole membership caper. But hey, you know what? That they're trying at all is nice. The only real downside to it is that it is incompatible with Patreon, and I suspect deliberately so. Because the memberships and Patreon are accomplishing pretty much the same thing. Is since the advertising rate on YouTube basically fell through the floor, went through the bottom of the Earth's crust, and is now somewhere out, gradually being caught in the sun's gravity well before it will be incinerated in really not very long at all. But do you want to put that in simpler language? All right, 10 years ago, so before I started, you could get an ad rate for gaming in the region of $10 per 1,000 views that you would get on a video. That's very nice. If that ad rate were still a thing now, I would be able to go, hey, guess what my full-time job is? Because that would quite happily cover me for absolutely every expense, and it would replace the salary that I make doing real work. These days, I'm lucky if I get, I don't know, somewhere between $3 and $4 per 1,000 views. And you kind of go, that's only a third as bad. You kind of go, yeah, no, it goes, it's a third of where it was beforehand. And of course, you're competing against all of the people, or you're competing for airtime against all of the people that made it big in the first place and soaked up a heck of a lot of viewers. So you might go, what? I'm competing with PewDiePie, right? Who may not be the almighty, all-conquering force he once was, but he still draws in a heck of a lot of views. I don't suspect many of you are also PewDiePie viewers, but that's because you're not PewDiePie viewers, you see. Yeah. Until they all retire and go, you know what? I only need maybe 3 or 4 more mansions, and then I'll probably jack this in. Right, we've got a mainline connection here. So, yeah, so the likes of Patreon, oh, you're all over the place. Well, I thought I'd finish off this narrative so I can escape from it and talk about trains again. Yeah, so the likes of Patreon and memberships on this and all of that kind of business means that, well, the big one actually is it means that I can just be me and I don't have to go chasing after something that's going to make the views. oxygen not included, for example. Now, as much as I'm not going to play it for the reasons given, at the same time, is something like if I didn't have to care about, oh, it's been covered by absolutely everybody, then I could just dive in even though I was late to the party. Now then, what have we got coming up? We're gonna stop at Huntsville, which is actually a great place to stop because this is, of course, is the border crossing. What might be fun would be to get in over here, but that's gonna be really difficult to get into. Is there a station option here anywhere? Not without doing a reverse on the main line, which is a big fat no-no. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I need to plan out my stations a little bit better. I either put in far too many platforms that I'm never going to use, or not enough. Where else could we go? Could go to El Paso. I like it. Alright, we could snake under the bridge. Yeah. Somehow dodge this road business. Get into contact with that. I don't think that is passenger, is it? I think that's freight. It is freight. Where's your passenger line? Here. You got room for a station? Yeah. So, no. Sorry. No. Well, you could possibly snake one in there, maybe. Could I do a dwarf series for backers? I'm doing a RimWorld series for backers at the moment, which is basically dwarf only, I'm going to say better, but different. Yeah. Third station, a third station. Oh, interesting. I like you there, Pie Man. Third station. Oh, yeah. All right, where do you stick it so that it still works? Ooh. Right, the tricky bit is, what you were suggesting is go topside. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do it. Right, passenger, what do we want? Well, you'd want a terminal, really, but I don't think that's going to fly. So I think we'll go with a straightforward one of these. We'll do a one-tracker, high-speed, electric, but we'll keep it as a really short station. Now, this is going to mean that passengers in the rear coaches will need to move forwards, but I think they'll be okay with that. Right, stick this in here. Oh, it's hilarious. Okay, yeah, that's fun. Right. 3 different stations in Huntsville. Okay, right, yeah. Now, can we get straight over there? I was about to say I'd be surprised if we could. And there we are. I am now surprised if we could. I'm no longer surprised if we could, because apparently we can. Alright. How about if we go flat, though? Oh, it's got a tunnel. I'm flipping so happy. Alright, okay. And then what? Where are we going? Just the other side of this bridge here. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, this is good. This is great fun. Dead Kennedys. Does that imply that I am too drunk to do things? No, not really. I am obviously familiar with the tune, because, you start listening to the Dead Kennedys because you kind of go, my goodness me, those lyrics are jolly shocking. I shall use that as my signifier that I am in a teenage rebellion mode. Of course, I'm now 40, how old? 7. Crikey. And therefore, I should have stopped my teenage rebellion mode a little while ago. Haven't, though. Use a suspension bridge. What, there? No, it doesn't. It does not belong. And I have used the heck out of the suspension bridge. I've done 1, which is really nice, and then I've done 16 down there that aren't. Yeah. Right. Okay. Here we go. Right. So we were just waiting for the autosave to finish autosaving. Right. Can I come out over here? Yeah. I'm loving this. That's good. We're possibly a smidge low. Alright, but we want to get under the road cleanly. I'm so easily pleased. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, this is coming out really nicely. Thank you very much for the suggestion. It has turned out to be a bonanza. Now, there's my track. We may have some difficulty getting down to the right level, but we'll give it a go. Right, give me some down bubble here. There you go. Right. Now, we are underground. Are we underground enough? Let's have a look. Oh, flipping heck, this has come out brilliantly. Now, I think we've probably got a bridge pillar collision going on there. Nah, just barely. Just barely, is it? Are you sure? Isn't that... Oh, yeah, completely. Do you want to fix that? Or are we going to overlook it just purely because you've got bridge... You've got like cheeky tunnels all over the place. You've got a snaky route. You come through here quite nicely. It's just... That's lovely. Yeah, but you got a bridge pillar. Yes. Now, there are various mods that you can do that would sort this kind of business out. Next series will include mods, you know. Oh, yeah. I say some. I didn't say... you didn't put a number on it. All right. Quite a few mods. Oh, gracious me. I thought you were only going to use some. Shut up. Yeah, no, mods are definitely going to feature in the next one. Now, that means that there is a very high chance that the next series will be cut short, because as you all know, mod makers do have a tendency to delete all their stuff off everything, leaving you, the person who is trying to build a compelling video narrative using their work, going, oh, cheers then. Worse still, when the mod maker in question has basically stolen all of the stuff that they do, they then get caught, everyone's up in arms. Who gets punished? The people who are making stuff with those mods. Yeah. I have nothing but love for mod makers. They do a tremendous job at taking the game further than the developers thought possible, but at the same time, they are a pain in the bum. You're allowed to be both. That's fine. There you go. That's come out quite well. It's not come out quite as well as far as this bridge bit is concerned, but overall, we lost a cheeky tunnel, but we'll live. Flat Island map. Well, yeah. I mean, a flat island. No, it'll be really boring. Flat Island map will be really boring. There will be islands on the new map, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, are we approaching the time where I can, start to spill a bean or two more? I think we probably are. Okay. Well, firstly, it's a map that many of you will be familiar with. Yeah. Pretty inevitable, but it is Peninsula 2. Bam, 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 bam. Yep, Peninsula 2 is going to be the map that I'm doing. I am completely rebuilding it to be Transport Fever 2 tasteful. Whatever that means. Take 3. No. Yeah, it will be take 3. No, I think it might even be take 4. Because of the aforementioned joyously beautiful mod making folk. However, given that I'm trying to build it to be standalone every episode, it should be less of an issue. But this will be Peninsula 2. The new version of the Peninsula map. Now, the Peninsula map it was jolly popular. Released at the end of Transport Fever, and I chose it because I thought it was a nicely interesting kind of route selection. Turned out it's also brutally difficult, which is excellent. Now, nothing in your Transport Fever 2 is brutally difficult. And now, before you say, oh, you should play on hard mode, I have played a little bit on hard mode, and you know what? Hard mode is only hard mode for about half an hour, and then you've got your oil route set up, and that's that. So no, hard mode isn't hard mode. Do challenges? No. Challenges are for people who don't have an imagination or a lexicon rich enough to be able to fill even the most tedious and repetitive of tasks with pith, mirth, and references to the late 20th century pop culture on a constant growing basis, and occasionally references something in the chat. Fans of this game need the Senseless Injuries mod faux show. There you go. I've no idea what most of those words mean, but there was a reference. That was Ian there throwing in the knowledge. And that's the best thing to do in knowledge. Just throw it around. Keep it to yourself. Doesn't do anyone any good. We could have something interesting here. Oh, yeah, we could. Oh, this could be nice. Wait for it. Don't judge it before you've built it. Alright, okay. But I might do this on the flat, you know. So that we get a... So rather than this flipping enormous span... Oh, wait. Don't get excited before you built it. Alright, do a bit of that. Yeah. Bend it. Yeah. Do a bit of that. Yeah. What do you mean bridge... What's the bridge pillar colliding? There's nothing for it to collide with, clown. Right. Put that there. Do we think that's subtle enough? Maybe. I think it's realistic. Yeah, weirdly it is. Keep it. Alright. Okay. Keeping it. Alright, moving. Right. Good. If you hadn't given library.com their viewer, Bard, is smaller, but ad rates are... What? Bjarn, you have clearly been at the schnapps. Have another swing at that one. Either that or you're typing on some kind of archaic telephone that hates your fingers. Have another go. Let's see what you can get having another swing at that one. Right, I now need a station. Well, you've got one. It's going to be KC, and that's fortunate because that's the end of the line. We've got platforms. We do have platforms. Right, you're going to come along on here and electrify some of it. Roger that. Okay, so back this up a bit. Whoever it was said do it in short sections. Doing it in short sections is what you do when you have plenty of time. I don't have plenty of time. I need to stop in the next half an hour. So we're going to muscle through so that we can at least see it all in action. And I suspect... I have no idea what's going on down there at the oil well. It's flipping going all over the place. But there you go. Yeah. Right, where are we? Yeah, we're coming up on a tunnel. Coming up on... You never did finish the thing you were talking about with regard to how videoists make any cash these days. Someone said Twitch. And to be fair, yeah, the Twitch is fine. But it's a very young audience on Twitch. And I'm rather proud of the fact that my audience spans a far greater age range than most. And it's probably because I span a far greater age range than most. What are you talking about? I'm older than most of the young Herberts who are making video game videos. That is true. What are you colliding with? Why are you colliding with it? Who are you colliding with? And who told you that this was acceptable behaviour for a child? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, we might get away with it if we go this way. You might get away with it if you have a swing at it. Alright, go like that. Yeah. Right. Go like this. Hang on. Going. Right. Now, synchronise. There you go. Okay, and then blend before the bridge. Blend before the bridge. Alright, okay. Just be careful of all of the loops. They will not cause you happiness. I don't doubt it. Right, stick that on there. Right, signal is immediately done. Alright, good. Gretchen, 57. Excellent. Tech, 25. Oh, it's age check time. General Decker's 46. You young whippersnapper, do your own work. No, and you know, I like the fact that that making something that just maybe speaks for a slightly different audience and the same audience at the same time. I think it's great. But Twitch it skews a little bit younger, and that's fine. You know, the internet's a young place. I mean, you know, I was around when it was being built, and I built some of it. So, you know, yeah. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't mean anything. You're just waffling. Might be. Yeah. So backing programs, whether, you know, Patreon or YouTube memberships or Twitch memberships, any of this kind of stuff, are really good because it means that all of a sudden you can withdraw. Oh, hold on. Oh, we got lots. Hang on. Right. Mobius Flight 60. All right. High score. Paul Parrish 58. Snake 32. Steve Morris 45. Clive's 45, John's 39, Forby's 20, Captain Pavlos is 40, Ubu's 58, Oakenshield's 54, Martin's 40, Travis is 45, Steve. I love it. I love it. I love all of these, like, you know, somewhat ashamed. How you spend your Friday night? I watched someone my own age playing video games on the internet. I mean, obviously, I was playing games myself at the same time. I had it on my second screen. So I was like, you know, I was tinkering away, playing Civilization or, you know, a bit of Transport Fever or whatever. Yeah, no, this is like old Gamers Anonymous, and I love it. In fact, we're not old. We own this town. Dan's 60 this Sunday. Happy birthday for Sunday, Dan. Farmer Bean is 61, new high score. Feeling like 601. You've earned it. You've put the effort in. You've put in the time. Mr. Buns... Oh, BNSF train is 19. Good job. You're also welcome, you know that, right? As long as you enjoy what's going on. Hold on, Richard, high score 68. I see, that's it. Waited this time, just kind of went, I'm going to drop my age bomb in here now. 68. Oh, hold on. The Quiltless is a 3-pack. We got 38, 37, 76. And all of that together, and you've got 140 and change. Maybe 150 in a little bit. I'm not going to add it up. 41.98 MOT. I assume that's what it is. 64. Who else we got? Viper 45. We're doing well in the 45 area. Nibbles still kicks ass on a Vic 20. Nice. Travis, that got hidden. But other than that, it's fine. What do we got? Eric, 6 months. Don't believe you, Eric. I don't believe it. Peter F, 64. Good. Dr. McDucky's 46. Matt Oliver's 31. That's nice. Yeah, good. No, see, look. This is what I'm talking about. Is, you know, you don't get... No, wait. Put it right around. One does not stop playing games when they get old. One gets old because they stop playing games. Thank you very much. That would usually be filed under that's my excuse and I'm sticking with it, but it's absolutely true. You are as young as you feel. Your mind is healthiest when you are engaging it in nonsense, and therefore engage it in nonsense. And I'm an engagement nonsenser, and therefore I feel like I'm providing a valid service to all of humanity. Really. Yep. Sure, why not? I don't know. That's as highfalutin as I need to get. But there you go. So, yeah, so anybody who just choose to back this caper in some fashion or another is relieving me from having to chase after stuff just because it might be popular. And don't get me wrong, that can actually be quite healthy because it means that you have to keep yourself focused on the game. But instead, I'm going to spend my time being focused. What's your problem? Can't connect stations. Why on earth not? Did I miss a piece of track? You shouldn't have a problem with this. All right, let's get rid of Kansas City. Toledo, Huntsville, no comply. Try platform 2. Nope. Did I miss a bit? All right, let's have a look. It's certainly possible that I missed a bit. I mean, it would not be the first time. Video over here. No. Hold on. Could just be here. You know, could be that has not. We've not quite joined the track up there. Okay. Well, let's join it up now. That wasn't it. Okay. It was one of the reasons that it was broken, but not the... In fact, is this even the right... Yeah, it is. That's nice. Okay. No, you've done it again somewhere else, I think. Okay, we're going to go look. Reverend Colonel, great sermon. You know, my mum always thought I might be a preacher, you know. Yeah, she thought I had it in me. But no, I had a bit of a religion issue, and therefore... as in not really having one, and therefore that really didn't really pan out. I found that the religion of just being nice to people worked out quite nicely. So your mileage is gonna whatever. Right, let's carry on. Yeah, no, this all seems to be on. Unless, of course, when I changed the platform over, I changed it in a way that it is now unhappy with. Honestly, my pronunciation has gone right down the pan since I started doing this. I'm starting to sound like Marquis Plier, and oh, that'll never do. Right, Toledo, try platform 1. I see. That's made it happy again. And then from there we go up to Huntsville. Yeah. Well, no, don't. There's no need for that. And then add another station. Yeah. Toledo again. Right. Back to platform 1, and then we head up here. Go to Kansas City. Right. Everyone happy? Yeah. Everyone's flipping delirious. Groovy. Right. So this is going to be Toledo. This is not an airline. It's not, is it? Why does it think it is? It's got a screw loose. Right, try again. Toledo, yeah. Toledo, something or other. Well, we're just going to have to give it a different name because I can't remember. Electric Canyon Adventure. Alright, these are all good words. West, I'm out of characters. So that's the Electric Canyon Adventure. It's a good name. You've done adequately on that. Have we set up any kind of means for a train to actually get on that line? Yes, sir, we have. Kansas City is our saviour. Alright, in which case, let's bung something up the whatnot. Maz, that is an awful lot of emojis going on there. You might want to tone it down a little bit if you don't want to get auto-filtered. Right, so I'm a bit task-focused. I'm out of practice in building stuff while doing chat, you know. Marquis Plier, oh, he's some character. He's some fella who does the internet gaming's business, and he's jolly popular. All it has to be said, I do prefer Jack and his eye that is a bit poorly. He's full of personality. I find that Marquis and his pliers is just a little bit. It reads disingenuous to me, but that's just me. Other people may find him to be completely authentic, but I think he's just turning it on for the crowd. Whereas that young Irish scamp there, the Jacksepticeye, he's very good. He's very good. You can't. I mean, he's turning it on, obviously, but what he's turning on is just being a live wire. It's a lot like Stegs in that regard. For those of you who are familiar with the Stegs, it's Markiplier. Well, obviously I know that, but I'm making fun of his name, innit? Look, it's a line of comedy, right? Where the slightly older and out of touch person mangles the name of the popular artiste, at which the young people become derisive of the older person's ability to engage with something that happened in the last century. See, it's sitcom writing 101. It's, very, very routine stuff. Don't forget Truck Boy. Truck Boy's very good. Truck Boy has done more for the older streaming games personality than me, that's for sure. But, it's not my thing. Also, trucks. They don't drive on rails. No, they're just glorified cars. No. There you go. Right. Good. How is Stegs? Stegs is good. Stegs is going to be making a couple of appearances on the channel fairly soon. You have no idea what's going on here. Oh, Martin, right. I'm running a single diesel up to the far end because it's an electrified line, at which point I will switch it out for an electric train. Have I heard of Mr. Beast? Of course I have. I subscribe to Mr. Beast. I like Mr. Beast a great deal because he does not have a mean bone in his body. Yeah, he larks about. Yeah, he's a big goof, and at some point, rather like the KLF, he may regret burning quite as much money as he has. But at the same time, he's innovating with content, and I hate calling it content. He's innovating with video, and he seems that he is a genuine individual who is just having fun with it all. And I buy his brand of nonsense, frankly. There you go. Have you missed anything good? I wouldn't go that far, Craig. I would say that you've missed a load of old rubbish, with occasional flashes of all that's quite nice. Yeah, Colonel Jeff and Stegs. I can't see that happening. Yeah. Is he for real, though? What, Mr. Beast? Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, he's definitely for real. Yeah, no, he totally is. I mean, he's basically, anytime he gets sponsored to do something, he spends that money on making the video more successful, which means that when someone sponsors him again, it costs them that much more to do, which he then invests in making it more popular. Now, maybe that is a cynical approach, but I don't think he's that cynical. I think he is genuinely just having fun with it. Right. Is this game on console? No, it is not. Yeah, quite. I thought this was an electric line. It is an electric line, but this part is not electrified because I'm running a single depot approach. Ever since someone first said you should run with only one depot, I have enjoyed running with only one depot. Now, of course, I am rather betraying that by cheating and running a single diesel out to where we're going, at which point I will replace the vehicle for the electric version. But there's the spirit of the rules and the letter of the rules, and I'm abiding by neither. Yeah, you were referring to the hip YouTuber chat. Oh, sorry, Martin. I didn't know which bit you were missing the hook on there. Where you go? Right, you need another signal on the way back from KC. You think? I'll have a look. We'll be there in a minute. I'll have a look when we get there. It's a shame YouTube pixelates everything because of the details in the terrain. Yeah, not a lot you can do about that. YouTube serves up a heck of a lot of video, stores a heck of a lot of video. They have to make some concessions towards compression just in order to be able to store it all. I dread to think how much of the planet is being consumed. You think we should have one here, do you? I'm only running one train, so there will never be a head-to-head train incident going on here. That's double slipped. Yeah, that should be fine. I'll put one on there. It shouldn't interfere with anything. I'm just making sure there's not a junction before that point. Nope, should be okay. Yeah, it should be okay. But I'll stick a signal on there anyway, just to be on the safe side. Right. There you go. Shouldn't need it. It's not cheating if you use the diesel as a tow truck. I don't know if you can. I think it automatically invalidates the service. No, what are you doing? Don't clone it. My goodness me, what are you thinking? No, sell that one. We don't want it. Thank you. This one, however, we want to replace it, thank you, with exactly the same setup we got the other side. So one of those, and enough of these to carry 100 and change passengers, yeah. And then another one of these at the other end. Good. Get to work. What? No electric path? You're wrong. There is very much an electric path. The whole flipping path is electric. And don't forget what I just wanted to replace it with. Alright. If I've missed it, I'm sure it'll be this bit that I've missed. Upgrades, please. Yeah, right there. No, I'm pretty sure I've got that. Alright, do a bit more then. Alright. Sneeze coming. Thank you, Jeff. Right, okay. No, I have got I'm sure that I've electrified the entire path. I'm sure I have. I mean, the rest of it, when I was track laying, it was all electrified. Alright, we're going to have to do a quick scout here. Follow the blue line, people. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's obviously going to be all blue down here. Yeah. Blue circle. Yeah. This is all looking legit. Obviously, when we are finished with this series, I will be sharing up the save game on the Steam Workshop if you want to get into it and fix it. Or just, marvel. Just marvel at it. Just kind of go, how How does this sort of thing even happen? It's fine. Whatever that train was complaining about, it was completely unjust. You sold the loco that was at Kansas City. This is the new one that is at Oceanside Depot. I sold the wrong train. Okay then. All right. Well, I'll give it a moment. Let's go. Yeah. You did not sell the clune. Marco, I will take that in the way that it is intended. Thank you. Right. Okay. Coming up on 8 billion in the bank, just so you know. Now, we've done a little bit of running at high speed, but not at flipping it. Look at the size of that. The Durham passenger... well, we are running a load of our rubbish on this. All right, let's manage the vehicle. Let's replace it with... At the moment, we're running one... No. You can't give it a Metroliner. We're running one Pioneer Zephyr. So if I make it double length, it might have a better chance of taking some of those passengers away. Meanwhile... here on the Toledo thingamajig whatnot, here comes our train. Eventually. Alright. Yeah. Good. Never reads the comments. Rubbish. Always reads the comments. Later ignores the comments. Or just kind of goes, whatever. Also, the comments while I'm doing live streams, of course, are after the fact. So there is a very, very high chance that it's already happened 2 minutes ago by the time I see your comment. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, it won't take long. Where is it now? It's going to Kansas City. There you go. See, it's already going the right way. No one is perfect. That's the whole point. You can watch anybody play something properly. I'm the alternative. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, good. There you are. No, good. Right, good. Oi, Matt, take it back. I read the comments. I just read your comment and name checked you, Matt Oliver, if that is your name, rather than some kind of internet pseudonym. Honestly, people who use internet pseudonyms, they're brilliant. Try the pull train. I will try the pull train. Hold on, let's slow it down. It's got a little further to go. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It is not going to work. We will try it. Right, so we've got our GP9 up front. And then we want an electric weasel behind it, right? With a bunch of passenger good guys, right? Just over 100, thank you. And then another electric weasel behind that. Okay, and go. It's done it. Well, I'll be. That is legit. That is playing by the spirit of the rules. We're hauling our electric out there. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm very pleased. Good. And it's quite a beefy train. There is now another problem, of course, is this train might be too long for the platform we're heading into. But hey, it's all good. The coloured tanker cars on the bridges look so nice. If you like them, Arend, then that works for me. Arend? I don't know. Regardless. What are we waiting for? Waiting for you to have built at least one more signal on this line? Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that. I will grant you that another signal would not go amiss. Have one there. All right. That'll at least shuffle you forwards a little bit and maybe shut you up for a moment. Right. Yeah, we have got a bit of traffic ahead of us, so I'm gonna fling some signals in and keep me moving. Yeah. Ultimately, of course, these signals accomplish very, very little, but I'm only running a point-to-point service here. It will not continue to run on this line afterwards, and therefore a few more signals will get us where we're going a bit quicker. Yes, they will. Well, no, they won't. It won't make any difference at all to that. Right, good. Hi from Australia. Hey, Freddie, how's it going? That's the good to have you here. Maz Soho. Tony. Ta-da! Yeah, all right, Tone. Yeah, nope, you're bang on the money. I can't even. Yep, there you are. Right. You should have seen the Colour Ones race. Earlier in the stream, we ran a drag race between two trains that was clearly rigged. it ended up in an unfortunate state of affairs where one train was unable to finish, but it would have finished second anyway. Do I remember you saying you'll revisit this map, but in the 1980s? Yes, possibly. Part of the reason for doing my first two series with no mods whatsoever is it means I can come back to them in a couple of years' time and go, what was I doing here? Why did I do that? What was I thinking? Who am I? Where did I leave my spade? All of that kind of business. So yeah, I possibly will revisit this later on, and that'll be fun too. Right, are we all right? Activate the tempo. We should have been there by now. Let's get on with it. Lobby the Lobster is in exotic Hartlepool. Two words I've not heard used in combination before, but there it is. Happy birthday, Mrs. Colonel. Oh yeah. 4 minutes ago. I'm going to go and have to go and, say nice things to her in a minute. But we'll just, I just want to do one run. As long as I'm out here in a few minutes' time, it's all good. It's okay. Just very understanding and possibly asleep on the sofa or playing. What's she playing at the moment? She's playing, oh crikey, I should know it because she's sinking every waking hour into it. The kind of Greek mythology, underworld, hack and slash, slightly roguelike. If someone drops it in, I'll confirm. What's it called? It's been winning a ton of awards as well. It's got like 80 bajillion positive reviews on Steam, and if you like a little bit of button mashing hack and slash, it does look exceptionally good. No, not God of War. No. Not Ooblets. No, the Amazing Darlington, who is Mrs. Colonel. She's downstairs, otherwise known as herself. Diablo. No, Hades. Yes, it's Hades. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Hades. Yeah, it's excellent. It's very, very good. Yeah, Hades. Thank you. Good one, team. Yeah. No. Yeah. She's a PC gamer like me. So she's playing Hades. Did she play the latest God of War? No, she didn't. She's a big Assassin's Creed player. Right now, let's. We've got 4 passengers. Let's switch this up. And just knock the diesel off the end of it. Otherwise, it might try using diesel as a motive unit. Although, has it switched because we're on electricity? That would be quite clever. I think it has, actually. Given that it's not making diesel noises now. That is quite clever. Yeah, I mean, let's not get carried away. It's not a Mars mission. Right, okay, good. We are now in motion. We should be riding on this. Alright, I'll drop the speed down ever so slightly, and then we'll ride on. There we go. Hey, good stuff. Not Frogger. No, she's over Frogger. She got fed up with it. Is she going to play Valhalla? Yeah, almost certainly. Definitely going to play Valhalla. And she's not as interested in Cyberpunk as I am, and she considers The Witcher 3 to be the finest game ever made, ever. And she's only a year younger than me, well, a year and a bit younger than me, and has been gaming as long as I have. So she's she came up the Final Fantasy way. Yes, it's not really my bag, but no, there you go. Right, they're coming. What are you asking about crampons? I sound like Ralph Ineson. Who? That's a new one on me. That is not someone with whom I am familiar. You should have attached it to that unused platform. I should have. I thought I did, to be honest. Both trains at the same time. Groovy. Now, how much waiting? Not a lot of people waiting here, but I'm going to jump off the train just for a moment to see what sort of impact we've had on the town already, if I can find my mouse cursor. A town's coming up quite nicely, There's another plane coming in, which would have flown directly over our head had I been on board. Yeah, possibly would have, but you can't have it all. Well, you can if you concentrate. Yeah. The Final Fantasy VII Remake. She's been playing it, but she does not like the combat. She doesn't like the new combat mode. No, it's true. Not a fan. Prefers the original style combat. Yeah, see, far I've been there. Witcher 3, agreed, finest game ever made, or certainly up there. But for her, it's the best thing ever made. But I'm really looking forward to Cyberpunk because I was a teenage boy in the late 80s and early 90s, and therefore it is pretty much mandatory that I'm a Cyberpunk aficionado, given that I do the science fiction. They are. Ralph Fiennes was in Chernobyl, right? Episode 4 or 5? I've only played Frogger once. After consuming some savoury tobacco. I see. You haven't laughed so much for Frogger. Okay, fine. Yeah. Oh, okay, if you say so. I can't see, but I know. I mean, there you go. I mean, but that's just it. This is why I don't play retro style games, is because I played them when they weren't retro, and it's all evolved since then, and it's better now. Games back then were just brutally hard. They go like, games used to be so much longer. No, it didn't. It just took you longer to finish them. Now, at least, every time I'm playing a kind of action adventure style game now, I go, what's the easiest you've got? Yeah. Have you got any easier? And it's not because I'm incapable of playing it at a harder difficulty. No, I'll muddle through and do things after 4 or 5 attempts. It's more because I've got 12 hours. I want to see as much of this game as you can show me, and then I'm moving on. I've got the money to buy the game. I just don't have the time to play the flipping thing. Yeah, there you go. Finchy off The Office. Now, you see, I didn't like the British version of The Office. I watched it all first time around, but the American version is so much funnier. It's got heart, the American version. The UK version just doesn't. It's just uncomfortable. There you go. I was a teenager in the 80s, the 1880s. Ha 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 ha. Yes, because I'm a Time Lord. Good. Yes. Right. Good. Now, is the dream going to come true? We were originally doing this because the dream was that there might be a plane flying alongside a train. Now, this is the train line that is on the correct side of the canyon. Let's see if we can line it up. The American version is so boring. Disagree. But, that's the beauty of subjectivity, is we're allowed to have different opinions. Obviously, you have to get out of the season where they basically took the British scripts. But after that, it's much funnier. Do I like Portal 2? Of course, obviously. It's a work of art, Portal 2. Great game. Portal 1 was better. Yeah, read that and weep. Portal 1, you could use your portals wherever you liked in order to solve each level, right? Which meant that it was more about exploration than it was puzzle solving. I don't like puzzle games. The second one was place your portal where you're supposed to, or you're not allowed to finish it. There's a plane. Did you see it? There you go. I bet. It's just come out of that bit of ground that I knocked out. Okay, well, that means we will be able to... Well, we'll get the bit where we're likely to be... This is a nice section. Where we're going to be closest to where the planes are in terms of altitude. I don't think it's going to work. No, I don't think we'll get it. I don't think we're going to get the dream. Now, we could pause the train here. But that's not pausing it. That's tabbing, you clown. Yeah, I'm going to press escape, and you've missed the chance now. Oh, well. Never mind. Right, that's it. That's going to wrap it up. We're done. This is it. This is the end of construction in this series. We have created it all, and haven't we? And this is making it's bringing logs down into the canyon. I don't know why we don't need logs here. Yeah, we'll do a quick vehicle count up and then we'll be out of here. But no, bringing logs into the canyon is exactly the thing we don't need. Just not what's required. Oh dear. You want to look at the helix outside Toledo. It's going downhill before and up. Yeah, I know it's got a little down and up in it, but that's okay. Good. I played Cloudpunk. I've been offered it by the developers. I've been offered it by their PR team. I've had numerous people saying, "Oh, you should go and give Cloudpunk a go." But it looks like a puzzle game, or it looks like a kind of racy puzzle game rather than anything that is really my bag. How many are you packing? 55. Go make money. This actually, I'm more pleased with Toledo than I thought I was going to be. Brazy has become a new member of the Fail Brigade, and I've got a billion, big pun, in the bank, which is great for me and the bank. Vehicle list. I haven't pulled up a vehicle list in a long time. Is it this? I don't know, is it? It might be. That's right. Okay, that's train 126. So we've got 126 trains. If I uncheck that. Planes. We've got 14 planes. Ships, none. Yeah, trains 126 apparently. Maybe one or two less than that because of trains that got deleted along the way, but it's about 126. Trams, we've got 13. It's not a big number. And then road vehicles, there will be a few of these. 260 road vehicles. Okay, that's all right. Let's look at some other stats before I bid you adieu. Would you come up here, please? Alright, so here are the towns. Who's the big dog? Pasadena is the big one. Let's go have a look. There you go. Pasadena is the biggest town on the map. Is it? But it's miles from anywhere. Yeah, look at this growth. Crikey. Must have been a big town to start with. It's one of the weaknesses of your Transport Fever 2 is the size that the town gets to is largely dictated by the size it was originally. Yeah, there you go. Anything else? What's this numbers mean here? Public transport. Washington DC is doing very well for public transport. Huntsville is number one, unsurprisingly. Birmingham's good. I shall use this list to decide the Tracks and Beats order. Nice. What about growth? Washington has got the best growth. Alright, let's go there then. There you go. Apparently this is growing well. You grow good, yes? Oh yes, we grow good. Good, you grow. Grow good. We grow. Good, we grow. Good. Spot, see the ball. Good, there we are. Right, good, there you go. That's it. That'll wrap it up for today. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Colonel Failure. Now, because this is running on OBS and it's not running on XSplit, I can't give you a bombastic outro at all. I just can't, because I haven't got any of that business in the slightest. So I'm just going to have to turn it all off abruptly. Well, that's disgraceful. Disgraceful. I might save the game. Hold on. Yeah, all right. I'll do that first. Save game. Save game. Tracks and Beats next week, and then I'll take a couple of weeks off, probably 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, before the next Transport Fever series starts, and it will be on the new Peninsula map. I'll be sharing the save game for this on the Steam Workshop if you want to pick holes in it, and I'll be sharing the new map on the workshop as well, so you can play with that too. Good. Right. There you go. That's it. Oh, good. Show off the HQ. There's nothing much to see. The HQ is a load of old rubbish. I never really paid much attention to it. Remember I spammed it in there? There you go, spammed in. It's also limited by the fact that I've got no ships because I can't have any ships. But there you go. Profit in the last 12 months, 160 million. It goes down, it goes up. It depends what arrives and when. Good. Yeah. No, there it is. That's it. That's your lot. That's good. Yeah. No, we're over here. Yeah. Okay. Just turn it off abruptly. Can I hum the outro? Alright, okay, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Bongos and stuff. All of that business. Then it does that for a bit. I'm not going to do the full jazzy version with a flipping flute solo in the middle of the thing. No, that's not going to work in the slightest. I'm just going to... You didn't see me surreptitiously removing the mouse cursor over here so that I could just end the stream. Which it hasn't done. Yeah, end it now.